Good morning, everyone. It's time to rise and shine, get angry, and laugh at hidden true crime. We've got the Boise PD body cam from the incident Lauren and Grayson have been pushing, and the person they claimed was stalking them wasn't even on the scene. But that didn't stop the performance, it didn't stop the panic, and it definitely didn't stop the storyline. We're going to break it down piece by piece, what's real and what the footage actually shows once you strip away the fear narrative. So, well, power crew, power dragonflies, power replay crew, let's get into it. I'm rolling the intro while the algorithm brings the rest of the family in.
Carefully strumming his old guitar again. Words rolling out into our fire. If heaven had wings, I would steal them and fly away with you for a while. Hearing the essence of gratitude, your dreamy little smile on my lips. I miss my cue, but baby, I had you. Miss my cue, but I had you for that day. Here in the blue,
here in the essence of gratitude, I've got my coffee and I've got my early morning power crew here with me, and I couldn't be happier. Let's talk about hidden true crime, shall we? I did see that the Boise police body cam footage came out, so we of course have to talk about that. And that was the talk of the town last night, but it was nighttime. It was time for me to hit the hay. So that's what we're going to do. I also want to look at some things over on Reddit. I want to look at Kresha's statement. But just before I went live, I saw something interesting to me, and I want to bring it for your, hold on, but I got to get it up. I want to bring it for your consideration. As I'm doing that, if we could just warm up our fingers and dancing them right up to the hearts and thumbs up button helps me go out into the algorithm. Party out there, bring more people back. It's just a free way to help your girl out, and it's really, really appreciated. Hi, everyone. It's 2:30 a.m. and I'm laying in bed, probably going to go to sleep, but I'm here for now. Well, it's good to see you, Ruth Ann, and I hope you have sweet dreams when you get there. Hi, Bobby. Is that Bobby with an I? Hello. It's so good to see you. Hello to everybody listening. Good morning. For your consideration, I want you to take a look-see at this. Let me share my screen for you so you can actually look at it. So, but yeah, okay. We'll do this. We'll do it. So you see up here, I'm going to move myself around too. So I thought this is from the police body cam footage, and I thought it was very interesting the way Grayson is standing and the way she's dressed compared to Lauren. Like, what is Lauren doing? How, like, okay, let's say she's 45, okay? I think she's at 45, 43, 48, like in that age range. So she's standing there dressed like a Gen Z. Grayson's over here dressed like her. She's got her belly button out. And I thought, this is just interesting. She seems to be like regressing in the way her style is happening. And then I just saw this photo over here that somebody popped up over on Reddit. And we see this. What the hellio is this? That the way she's standing like a little girl, but she's standing like what you see in teen magazines when, teens are just standing. A grown woman does not stand like that. A 45 to 48-year-old, 43 to 48, what is she trying to portray here? I just think it's fascinating. Am I the only one? Yeah, I go through these periods of time where I get this intense anxiety and I have a hard time sleeping. Also, the bird wakes up really early, and so we're in this awful loop where I'm waking up at like 3, because I guess I like to have like an hour before the bird wakes up, but then the bird hears me, and so he's waking up at 3, so now I'm waking up at 2, and oh Lord, I've got to get a handle on it. But it means you get early morning lives. So I was wondering if it was due to her new boyfriend. We keep hearing rumors. Something's going on. She does like to hang around with the younger ones. I mean, even the shoes she's wearing are, well, I don't like these new shoes. I don't mind the pants, and I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to be a prude and say like you shouldn't show your stomach at that age, because I feel like you should do whatever the frick you want. But it is weird that we're all of a sudden getting it. And this way she's standing is weird too. So I just wanted to present that and see if anyone else. I mean, obviously, this was put over in Reddit, and they weren't really. I found it on my phone. I can't find it on the desktop, but over on Reddit, it wasn't more so that they were showing this photo for the way she's standing. It was more like, what's going on with this outfit? Like, because I've been seeing a lot of memes about her. It takes a lot of money to dress as trashy as she does. It was a quote. She was quoting Dolly Parton, and she was saying that it takes a lot of money for her to look this trashy. So take that for what it is. Okay, let's see what people were saying. Some of the comments: paid for by the donations of many whom believed HTC truly supported and uplifted the voices of victims like Kresha, Kay, and Larry. Good point. The pigeon-toed stance is something. It's weird. The pigeons, that's what it is. The pigeon-toe stance is weird. People are saying I don't actually hate the shoes. I mean, that's a preference. They look comfortable, that's for sure. And to each their own on the style, but the pigeon stance that's what's like getting me. And the showing the stomach like that, like she's 16 years old or something. People are saying sorrels, that must be the name of the shoes, are comfy. I'd get a different color though. Can't buy taste or class. Gem money well spent. I wonder who'd buy their shoes if they didn't have the grift. Doesn't appear either of them have jobs. Happy to be corrected if I'm wrong. I just don't believe a thing they say, especially about their backstories. Well, I wonder if these clothes are the clothes she had mailed to her. And oh yeah, I've heard that she is renting clothes, which I'm not mad at that, because it seems like it would save, like, it's good for the planet. But I'm definitely no L&M fan these days, but why stoop to criticizing her fashion choices? There are many other things to falter. I'm not criticizing these fashion choices. I'm criticizing what the hellio is going on with the stance and the showing of the tummy all of a sudden. Usually when a woman's going through some kind of weird, like when people go through a divorce, it happened to me, you go through this glow up where well, one, because you're so stressed out, you're not eating and stuff, and or you're living a different lifestyle, and so maybe that's happening. I don't know, but she's got the long hair here, so. But I saw a picture of her with hair extensions, so. But anyway, I wanted to bring that to your guys' attention, see what you have to say. She rents her clothes rather than buy them. True story. Yes, that photo came out a while ago. I thought it odd at the time, too. It's very odd. Standing that way can be a neurodivergent, but she's never done it. I've never seen her stand like that. All of a sudden, she's going to stand like that. Like, all of a sudden, we're going to get that she has MS. I don't know. She's one of those people, like, you can't believe. She tells so many small little lies. Like, everyone knows people like that. You like question once you realize they will lie about anything and everything, you question everything. And you think you're going crazy. You think you're losing your mind. Okay, let's get into it. So the Boise, Idaho incident. I find this incident to be fascinating, largely because Christina wasn't even there. She wasn't even there. I did pull up this and some like footage of her in Idaho, just like when she was covering the case, just to, lighten the mood a little bit and bounce back and forth. But we can all remember this incident. Last week, we got some footage that leaked. Well, it didn't really leak. Jay for Every Day with Jay, aka Jay for Justice, had it, and Utterance. Sorry, I had it right in my head, but it's an Australian Utterance. Oh gosh, I can't think of it. It'll come to me. They had it on their channel, and it was this. This right here. We talked about it I think it's probably right here. Excited Utterance. Right here, this channel.
Yeah.
So this is the brand new footage. This is the footage Lauren has this in her. So I did pull up this footage so that I'm not talking over it. Jay has a clip over on her channel, Every Day with Jay. And this is Lauren sitting outside, and there was an altercation. And then, of course, Grayson and Lauren were so in fear of their life that they called the police, and we got some police body cam. But this is footage that we got from the actual quote unquote stalkers, because apparently there were like 12 stalkers, but the OG, the main stalker, Christina, was out of the country at the time. So these are other stalkers, the less important stalkers. The stalkers that didn't even really get like stalker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. They didn't even get the prominence that Christina got, but they did get mentioned in the Boise, or in the Bobby with an I police report, or police email that went out for CrimeCon, but they weren't important enough to really be mentioned. But this is their footage.
Seriously.
She's so freaking dramatic. So they're talking about it over on Reddit. What? Being pro law enforcement doesn't mean anything anymore? Can you just like arrest all our haters? I love that. I just wanted to show you that before we got into it. And they're talking about Boise police. What did blank do? Lauren, she was filming me, flipping me off. And so they're talking about it. They're saying, I'm sure several creators, in addition to Everyday with, I'm sure they mean Jay, will be sharing these soon now that the records requests have been fulfilled. I will share links as soon as they are uploaded. On my quick listen, I hear Lauren telling the police, I guess it's not unconstitutional, but explain how someone was flipping her off and filming her in public. Scary. So we're going to go into it. I found this body cam. It looks like it's just complete body cam uninterrupted over on Bright Breakfast 3911. Everything that we view today, I will put down in the YouTube show notes. I do this for fair use and to cite our sources. So I will stop things and talk over it. This is commentary. This is all my opinion for entertainment and educational purposes only. We urge you to go out there and do your own research. And we never encourage people to go after anybody in any way. She has a subscription service for her clothes. The ones that don't fit or she thinks are ugly, she gives to Grayson. Oh, she probably, did she put her in that green and black thing? That green and black thing reminds me of the police person in the Watts case. Hold on. Let me show you. Agent Tammy Lee wore a sweater to this interrogation that she did with Chris Watts. And it is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And I just laugh at it because she probably desperately regrets wearing this thing because there's so much footage out there. Oops, let me get that out of there. There's so much footage now of her in this unflattering sweater. I've even like the memes of her being called Hamburglar from, you know, the Hamburglar, Tamburglar, they've called her. So this would happen to me. It would be the one day that I had an unfortunate fashion choice and bam, I'm all over the media wearing stripes, vertical stripes. Vertical stripes. Do they look good on anybody? I don't even know. Okay, but anyway, getting back over here, this is Hidden True Crime. They had this police incident, or this incident where they had decided to follow the other quote unquote unmentioned stalkers to this restaurant. They were all covering. It was the Koberger case, right? Was it the Koberger or was it the Daybau? One of the two cases, and they were acting like they were being stalked, and this was to further their agenda. And after that, where we just saw our Lauren being overly dramatic, they called the police. And this is what we're about to see. Poor lady, she probably had no idea when she put on that cardigan. Maybe it was day and she just thought, or you know, it also could be like, I remember working in offices and the thermostat was so unpredictable because there was always somebody trying to get at it. There was a lady in the office that was always super cold, or there was the guy in the office that was super hot, right? So you always kept a sweater by your desk, and maybe that was just the sweater. And yeah, that unfortunate sweater. Because I think I had a striped sweater like that back in the early 2000s, because I remember those big stripes. Ugh. It would show like your back fat and like if you had a hunch. And yeah, anyway, it was just very unfortunate. And what we're about to see Grayson wearing is pretty unfortunate too.
Hey.
Thank
you for calling.
But we've all had these bad mistakes.
Hey.
I've had them.
Hello, can you hear me?
Just told you I had one of those sweaters.
Sure.
I apologize.
Yep.
Thank you for calling back, officer. I don't know what dispatch told you, but I just feel, this is so I'm a reporter and a podcast host, so it's semi-micro public figure, whatever. I actually used to be a reporter here in Boise for a couple of years, a decade ago.
Oh,
but,
nice.
Yeah, you guys are great. Worked a lot with you guys. And so I travel all over the country now for criminal trials, and there's been a group of people that follow me around. There's even they even made a TikTok account, just cyberbullying me, but whatever. I'm a 5-year-old mother. I can, it happens.
I can do
I can
with
handle it.
cyberbullying, yes, right.
Right.
No, I don't think you can handle it, my friend. That's the problem. You can't handle it. A TikTok. I can't. A TikTok. Not a TikTok. I saw this. Did you see Cece Suarez, her latest one about TikTok and how TikTok is taking your likeness and just creating their own videos with you? She said this one lady was recording herself and TikTok just stopped doing what she was doing and just started recording her, I guess, in AI mode and just did what it wanted to do. Like, that scares me. But anyway, and I also think Grayson is not comfortable in her own body. She has a slightly strange body shape. I see it because I've got a weird body shape myself. I've got very wide stomach, and I'm always trying to do what she's doing, hiding your stomach and then putting those stripes on. And the sweater is too short for her, so she's dealing with a lot of stuff, and it's very unfortunate. And we've all had them. I'm sorry, I'm not being a mean girl. We've all had these unfortunate incidences where men and women. I look back at things that I wore, and I'm like, oh, that was a bad outfit choice. But I might have even thought I was super cute at the moment, and later you look back and you're like, ooh, those colors didn't really look good together now, did they? But anyway, it is true. And Lauren is no friend of Grayson because she should have said something.
And we ignore it. They show up at trials. We show up. It's not their career.
Right.
It's mine. Sure. So they're like trial tourists, and of course we're here for the brand coworker sentencing.
Sure.
But it's starting to escalate. So they approached me in an Arizona trial recently, a month ago, and the bailiffs had to kick them out. I got a recording. Please leave me alone. I feel threatened.
Right.
And the bailiffs actually ended up, saying, don't please approach her. And at this, the same thing is happening, and it's just sort of escalating. It's like embarrassing for me to call, but we're at the point. My 24-year-old producer is in tears right now because she's
I'm sure.
Physical. So we respect them. We stay away from them. There was a press conference, and so we're at dinner at Bitter Creek. We're at the balcony. They must have been inside. We didn't know. We're just eating. And they approached our table and started yelling. Ironically, we were recording because their other friend that the bailiff kicked out in Arizona.
And ironically, they were recording too. Gosh, the irony of it all.
She was across
I'm
the street.
so full of iron today.
So I said, look at that. She's filming me. That's so funny. So I set my phone, not knowing we were going to be approached, on my table at Bitter Creek, pointing out to the street.
Yeah, something's going on.
Me off. I didn't get that on camera, but
I'm also very stuffy today, you guys. I'm fighting sneezes, so she's got something going on with her body. but I mean, most women do. Like we live in a very dysfunction, especially in if you're in like a more Western modern day type of well, I can't even say that because I've seen people, I like to watch this lady who's in Thailand and she's just like I think it's like Lily's Life or something like that. And she talks about how the Thai people talk about how she's fat and she's not even fat. So I was gonna say like it's more of a first world type thing, but it's just like a human thing. We like, yeah. We go super crazy on body weight. It would be nice to just be an average weight and just be okay, because that is just okay. Joe Schmo courted Grayson with a whole package of sanitary packages. What? Did he buy her sanitary pads or something? I'm so confused with this. I'm way behind, but I know 100% you guys are update me fully on this. I've been hoodwinked by HTC. Just yuck. Wow. It's coercion to, I feel, with Grayson and the girls. Yeah, it's just weird how she likes to hang out with the young girls, and now she's looking like the young girls. Good morning, everybody. It's so good to see everyone coming in. Like, so now she's looking like the young girls. She's trying to out young the young girls. Man, I like, who wants to compete with young girls? Not me. Not me. Gosh, no.
Flipped me off, and I was like, this is awkward. She's filming me. So I put it up, and then from inside, two of her friends that she was with came out and approached our table and started yelling at me, saying, stop, you know, just, and we said, please leave me alone. I feel threatened. I haven't done nothing wrong. Please, you know, just leave me alone. Like, please leave me alone. Our waiter saw it. And it was intense, and it was all on camera because I don't think they knew when they approached, but I was filming because of their friend on the street. So I do have it on recording.
Okay.
And then
I think they knew 100%. And I think you didn't know that they were recording. Idiot.
they went across
She
the
just thinks she's the smartest one in the room. She thinks she can use her words. And I mean, it did work up to a certain point now, didn't it? Up to her 9.5 hour live. It was working for her now, wasn't it?
street and actually sat.
Thank goodness these people can never be happy with what they have. They always have to do more and more and more and take it too far. I mean, thank goodness for that, right?
There for over an hour after they ate here, just sort of in our sight. You know, so it was very uncomfortable. We thought, oh my gosh, they're waiting because they've done this before too, waiting to approach us in public areas. And right when we called dispatch, actually, we waited for an hour. Our waiter saw it happen. So I was like, I'll double tip you. We just need to wait here.
Wasn't it just earlier in the day, or was that late another time where she had asked to sit with them? Like, so now she's calling the police in absolute terror and fear. But earlier in the day, she was wanting to sit with them. She's a freak.
We waited for an hour. I finally called because we're genuinely, I don't want to be too cocky that I think it could never happen to us. Like, who the hell cares? Like, you're not going to approach, you know, just there is some concern that this cyberbullying has gone real life and is escalating to being approached at private dinners to starting a thing you needed.
What? Oh.
Rather come just talk to me face to face.
Okay,
Redaction.
I would love that.
Yeah, like
I would love
you walk out of
that.
Bear Creek, just look left. I'm right here.
I'm in a pink sweatshirt
Pink
walking out.
sweatshirt. Oh, so you said
I'm in a pink sweatshirt. You can see my belly button. I'm with my Grayson, who is in a unfortunate outfit. I don't know what to call it. A Grinch or Oscar the Grouch outfit. Lauren Turd, are you out there? Come out, wherever you are. Oh, there she is, emerging from the shadows.
hello.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, not bad.
And honestly, I feel dumb. Like I feel dumb. Like I've never. Like I don't. I am even a true crime podcast, so I'm like, and my husband's a criminal psychologist, so I'm like, I don't want to call you guys when I don't want to be that person to like call.
Okay, so she is stating her credentials by stating her credentials and letting the police know that I, Lauren Turd, am a professional. Who I'm about to talk about, they are just little peon peasants. But I am a professional. I have a Dr. Babe, a Dr. Yawn in the background. He may or may not have a PhD. He may or may not have 10 to 30 years of experience. Just, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He might have a crush on Brad Pitt, but yeah, that's me. I'm Lauren Turd. Hi.
Help me. It'd be like, it's just getting kind of weird. Like it's just escalating. And the funny,
Are they still here?
So we lost, like, I don't know. So
even the way she's standing right there, is she trying to become a teenager? A woman does not stand like that.
Producer
she never stood like that before.
And
sorry, I'm getting mad. Sorry. Whew, take it down, Amy.
But she's 24 and she's in tears. So like I'm 45. Like I'm like, okay,
45.
I gotta take care of her.
46 now,
like,
probably.
She's like,
Does
this
she
is
wanna
why
come
people
out
get rid. Yeah, we haven't paid. I don't want them thinking I'm dining and dashing.
Sure.
Our waiter's been super kind. So if you could wait for a minute, I'll go get her and pay.
Okay.
And then I'll be out so our waiter knows. And what was your name, officer?
Sergeant Jacobs.
Jacobson, thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I appreciate your time.
No problem.
I'll go get her. Yeah, she's.
Right. So this is the one thing I would say, and I don't know what's happening in Arizona.
Why is Grayson so upset? What in the world is making Grayson so upset? The TikToks aren't about her. The stalking is supposed to be about Lauren. What is making Grayson so freaking upset?
The other places that you've done things, but eventually somewhere.
And how is Grayson suddenly safe now? Because these people are all on the loose. How is she all of a sudden safe? This is too much.
I have to start putting the record down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which means, like, in the state of Idaho, there's no harassment code. Unless they're doing telephonically. They know the harassment code. There's also malicious harassment, but that has much more to do with racism and those sort of things. In reference to something like this, it'd be somewhere in the realm of stalking. But in order to get the stalking, right now, it'd just be misdemeanor. It has to be a repeated thing that's harassing and concerning to you. That makes sense? So tonight, you can mark down one and say, hey, just write in your little book, on this date, contact Sergeant Jacobs, it's in dispatch. And tomorrow, they do it again. Hit us up, come down, arrest them for misdemeanor stalking.
Okay.
Because it's a consistent something that they're doing.
Did you pay? Yeah.
Did you hear how excited he's gonna arrest them? And she's like, oh, okay, yeah. See, this is very unfortunate.
So he knows we're not dining and dash. Is it officer? Sergeant, forgive me, Sergeant Jacobson. And he's telling us sort of what to do. And wait, I do have some document. Like, I
have the sweater tucked in. I thought it was too short, but it's tucked in. Okay.
have it on video in Arizona too, because she approached. Like, I get so nervous around them. Let's just start recording, and they actually.
What Lauren is doing is like rejoicing in this poor. Like, I believe what I don't understand why. But I believe that Grayson is going through something here. And Lauren is magnifying it and taking great joy in it. Great joy.
The reason why they kicked him out is
She even got a little smile. Grayson looks terrified. She's got a smile.
The video of me just walking in and them approaching me again. And I said, please leave me alone. And she came up and,
And to be honest with you, like, that might, like, when was Arizona?
A month ago? It was 1 month ago. It's all these, like, high-profile cases. The Lori Ballard, Chad Daybell case there. Or not Chad Daybell. Chad Daybell's here. And then we come up here.
What's the Chad Daybell that they're here for? There.
We have to go back to Arizona. We have to go back to Arizona tomorrow.
They're following us state. Like,
And you can say
They're following you state to state. Grayson, they're covering the same freaking trials, you moron. Change that shirt. I can't stand it. I'm done. Somebody be a mother to this woman.
they're public trials, but they're trial tourists. I do it for my work.
Trial
I'm actually
tourists. They're trial tourists. They're trial peasants. I, Lauren Turd, have over 314,000. Now it's 312. I have over 314,000 subscribers. Minions. Peons. I am Lauren Turd. And I'm married to Brad Pitt. Or, okay, he's Dr. Yawn.
breadwinner in my family with my husband. You know, I don't have a choice to go to these.
I don't have a
Yeah,
choice.
they were filming me today, like inside the courthouse and outside.
You have a perfect. Oh, okay. Anyway, you know what? I'm preaching to the choir here. I know you guys are saying the same things, so I'll stop doing this. I'll stop doing this. But everything they say pisses me off. I swear to Zod, everything they're saying is like a slap in the face.
She had camera 3 feet from my face. I just ignored it.
So yeah, so some of this is First Amendment stuff. Some of it
Kind of like how you had Joe Schmo follow them around CrimeCon. Is that kind of like that? Did you decide rules for thee but not me are fine? Like, probably so.
Right.
is the harassment / stalking. Again,
Right.
I know you don't have the harassment code. You have a stalking code, which is, as it's telling you for you that it's.
Could I record this?
Sure,
Okay.
yeah, I'm recording too.
Okay. Yeah.
It's repeated incidents.
Could I record this because I've got a 9.5 hour live cash cow that I need to do, and yeah, could I record this? Thanks, love ya.
Cause concern, right? Where they're
my server who's taking care of that one of his name is Amber Sumpter, Sumpter. Apparently she works for CNN.
No, that wasn't. That's not
Not one of
that.
those ladies.
No, it's not one of
It's one of
them.
like the 5 that were over there.
Oh, was she with them? She might have been with them, but that is not who has been following us and approaching us. Yeah, we're one of the same thing. But like this was a witness too. Like you saw him come to our team.
Yeah, there was a lady that came up and was just kind of, I don't know if it was really harassing, but more, just obviously being really uncomfortable.
I don't know if it was really harassing. Okay, it wasn't really harassing, but she's saying it is.
right, sure.
But still, I mean,
Yeah, like I was telling them, there's no real harassment code, but there is a stalking code, but it's got to be repeated.
Right.
And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if it being happening in Arizona and then happening.
Sure if it's in the 9.5 hour live. I pulled up the 9.5 hour live. That was a good question because it was one of my questions and I forgot to hold on. I forgot to
Going on for months, guys.
take a peek. Let me see. We've got the hotel after she had went to the judge and the judge was like, it's not gonna fly. We've got that in there. I did see over on Reddit, people were asking for the show transcripts because people are going to start doing something with it. And I hoped we've got, when they were at CrimeCon with the police, we've got that one. I don't think this one's in there. I've never quite understood the Boise, Idaho incident because Christina wasn't even there. And I think that might have been why it wasn't used in the 9.5 hour live. I don't see it over here, but I could be wrong. We should do a marathon where we actually try to watch that 9.5 hour live together. Maybe like a New Year's Eve marathon, like they do with the Twilight Zone. But we do with Hidden True Crimes 9.5 hour. It would take so long to get through a 9.5 hour because it's not just 9.5 hours. It's like stopping and discussing it. But anyway, let's get back over to the Boise incident.
constitute an Idaho code or a continuance of that behavior in Idaho to cause us to be able to arrest or to send them to jail.
I was just thinking one of the reasons I don't put myself in front of the camera is because you don't realize I move all the time. I've got some, like body aches and pains, but I'm always moving my legs or throwing my arms up in the air. Sometimes I'm even standing up talking when I'm talking to you guys. I'm just constantly moving, or I'm rubbing my shoulders, and it gets distracting watching someone do that, and even seeing myself do it all makes it's distracting. So it's just easier for me to go come on here with an avatar, and then like when I have guests, I show my face. But I'm like outraged all the time. Like I'm a very animated person. When I talk in person, I'm like moving my hands and just I can't stop myself. And why should I? I'm over here in the UK, and my 17 and 12-year-old roll laughing at me too. I get so angry at it. It's unethical. It is. Like, and one of the worst questions I hate are when people say, well, why does it matter? Well, why does anything in the world matter? If this doesn't matter, why does anything matter? Because this is about lying, about ethics, about professionalism, about friendship, about weaponizing the police. If this doesn't matter, why does anything in the world matter? I really want to know. And also, what matters to me might not matter to you. So I'm over that kind of questioning. I hate that question. I can't even be called an incident except for Lauren calling the cops. Yeah. And weaponizing them. But she's really good. She's really good at it. Like, if I didn't know the backstory, she's good. She is good.
Yeah.
But
Thank you. And what was your name?
Matthew.
Matthew. That's your last name.
Hamilton, yeah,
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
She looks at them in the face. She gets their names. She repeats their name back to them. She reflects back to them. I mean, she's doing all the stuff that a therapist or a good speaker or anybody does. So you got to be careful with these kind of people. Obviously, we're all learning this, right?
I apologize.
My concern is just that, like, I'm not responding, and then they're escalating. Like, we see this day in and day out.
Yeah,
What
so he's
happens
telling us.
next?
So he's telling us what to do. So
Yeah.
let's listen for
So
a second.
I would say, no matter where you go, like if you ever, especially if you come back here or if you're going to Arizona, whenever they're doing something that's going to be concerning to you, harassing you, making you uncomfortable, being violent, assaulting, threats, those sort of things, call every single time. Especially if it's in the same jurisdiction, because then you can kind of document the fact in this jurisdiction this person has done this many times to fall under a certain code, right? Because you guys know true crime, it's got to fall within that code.
Yeah.
You have to prove everything that's happening there. So I would call every time they're doing this. Now there is a difference between harassment and kind of their free speech stuff, right? So they can follow you to a trial.
So they're not following you. One, they're going to the trial because they are part of the true crime community. You don't own the true crime community, although you obviously think you do. Sure. Although, they should have taken the advice that the police officer is giving right here, so they can follow you to a trial
and hold a camera 3 feet from your face. And there's really not a whole lot that we can do about it. It happens to me all the time. People follow us around, do that sort of stuff. And there's nothing really we can do about it. It just kind of falls under that First Amendment section. However, if they're coming to your table, right, that's a different story, right? You're not at work. You're not doing your thing. Like, they're coming to you personally. That's different. If they're coming to your place of work, like, say, wherever you do your podcast or whatever news station you work for, and they're doing it there, that's a different story, right? So say you worked at Channel 7 or whatever here, and they kept coming to your place there. And
Channel 6. I worked at Channel 6.
Okay, Channel 6 are up without being Napa, so I can't go to Channel 7.
So gross. Yes, I worked at Channel 6. That's me. Although, there is that, hold on a second. I've got a cough. There is that comment that I got over on my YouTube page, Parawomen Radio, on the Power Network, that read just the other day, yesterday. Let me bring that up for you and show you. There is this comment that I read the other day. Somebody put in my comments, and it got read, it got posted over in the Hidden True Crime chat. And this person says, she was run out of the newsroom and she's still doing the same thing 20 years later. A comment popped up that stopped me in my tracks. Someone who says they knew LM back in Boise before the YouTube era and described the exact same behavior patterns we're seeing today. According to that person, LM wasn't a journalist who moved on. She was literally run out of the multiple newsrooms for inserting herself into stories, making everything about her. And this is all alleged, and creating so much chaos that she kept getting counseled until they finally fired her. What's wild is the commenter says this isn't new. It's been 20 plus years of the same cycle, clout chasing, victim playing, and turning every situation into content about her. One detail that stood out to me, they mentioned a history of substance abuse and spiraling behavior, saying it was a pattern they personally witnessed. It made me think back to the 4-hour We Respond video where John appeared to have that what looked like possible leakage on camera. I'm not saying what it was. I'm not a doctor, but it raised questions for a lot of people who saw it. Has anyone else heard similar things from people who knew them in Boise or earlier career settings? Any former coworkers or locals who can confirm, deny the pattern described? I'm not making accusations, just trying to understand the bigger picture behind what multiple people seem to reference from that time period. And this was a comment. This right here was a comment that was on one of my videos. I read it yesterday. And if you want to read it, well, I'll read it. I'm going to make some very educated statements and guesstimates about LM. I knew her and I was part of the circles in Boise, Idaho, in which she was attempting to infiltrate her way into. She had some significant addiction to rugs and self-image. This spiraling behavior is also a high indicator that she is likely betraying John or their family unit on some level and is about to be found out. This is a pattern I've personally witnessed with Lauren. She was remains the consummate mean girl that she was 20 plus years ago. She has learned nothing of professionalism. She remains immature and self-absorbed, a meme-worthy personality if there ever was one. She doesn't remember me, but I knew her 20 plus years ago in Boise, Idaho, when she was trying to jumpstart a career in TV journalism. And she was run out of the town because she was constantly inserting, enmeshing, and integrating herself into every news story she covered. She kept getting counseled for it, and they just finally fired her because what you all are seeing, watching her do now is exactly what she was doing 20 plus years ago, and making everything about her and then crying and carrying on as she was a victim. She is incredibly self-centered and continues to clout chase and spin every story, take sides when she should remain neutral in storytelling, and continually demonstrates the self-serving mean girl she is. She pits victims against victims. The fact she compared herself to Charles and Tylee is absolutely sickening and gross. She will never change. Beware. So that is from somebody who claims to have known her back in the day. Can't say for sure if it's true, but wouldn't surprise me in the least. Let's go back. I want to continue watching the body cam, but I thought it would be fun now to switch over to the body cam because I know one of the channels that I've been enjoying the coverage of all of this is Every Day with Jay. And let's pop over and see what she has to say about all this.
I'm actually the breadwinner in my family.
Trials, but they're trial tourists. I do it for my work. I'm actually the breadwinner in my family with my husband. You know,
I'm actually the Oh, God, Grayson. Oh, Lord, help.
I know. Oh, see, it wasn't tucked in. See, it's not tucked in. Why? Somebody needs to help this girl. Okay, anyway, let's not look at it. So, I'm the breadwinner. I'm going to emasculate Dr. Jan here. I love it.
Help me. This pause is not okay. This is not okay. It's all about Chad and Lori. And she's the breadwinner, you know, with my husband. I know the officer's like, who? What? I don't give a fark. Look at Grayson's belly, though. I did not miss it. Thank you so much. Angie B coming in hot with 5 cooter ships. Heather, no room for you, buddy. Combat vet price. Whip it good. And mute choice, but to go to these. So in other words, she's setting the stage like she has to be there and they don't. Screw you.
Oh, I mean, just by saying that they're trial peasants, she's setting the stage, right? I'm more important. God, I want to pull down her shirt.
You to say who can be there and who can't.
They were filming me today, like inside the courthouse and outside. She had a camera 3 feet from my face and just ignored it.
So some
What? She had 3 cameras in my face. Weren't you hanging around by them, weirdo?
Trying to sit with them?
She's gonna look at those claws. Yikes. I'll tell you what, if I was that group of girls, I would have been scared of them. I'm the breadwinner with my husband. John don't work. I'm telling you, I don't believe he has the history they say he does. Working with felons. Come on.
Couldn't say he can't have the history they say he does because the history keeps changing and it's going down instead of going up. The experience is going down, and that's not how it works. The older you get, it should be going up. And also, what does Dr. John do all day? I wonder. When she's, well, I guess he's with the kid. Never mind. He's being a stay-at-home dad.
Name one felon you've worked with, John.
I don't
Name
know.
one felon that we can look up the court docket. Please. Please. Thank you, M. Peterson. It's good to have you here.
I want to help her out and just get a little blur for her. I don't think she knows. Maybe she doesn't know.
We're looking at Grayson's fucking wide open belly button.
to go to these.
They were filming me today, like inside the courthouse and outside. She had a camera 3 feet from my face and just ignored it.
So some of this is First Amendment stuff. Some of it is the harassment / stalking. Again, I know you don't have the harassment code. You have a stalking code, which is, as it's telling you, that it's.
Could I record this?
Sure, yeah, I'm recording too.
Okay. Yeah.
It's repeated incidents.
He says, "Yeah, I'm recording too. Thank God for body cams."
Right.
God bless Axon.
That cause concern.
But you would think they could get better body cams at this point.
Where they're
maybe like some with some filters. Just kidding.
My server who's taking care of them got one of their names. Her name is Amber Sumter, Sunpter. Apparently she works for CNN.
No, that's not
one of those ladies?
No,
okay.
not one of
It's
them.
one of like the 5 that were over there.
Oh, was she with them? She might have been with them, but that is not.
Wait, what's going on? Now the waiter's out here? Hold on. You can't look away for a second and you miss something.
The waiters come out.
Her name is Amber. My server who's taking care of them got one of their names. Her name is Amber Sumter, Sunpter. Apparently she works for
So is the waiter describing some kind of newscaster that was out there and they're saying, yeah, we know that person, but it's the other people that are the stalkers?
CNN.
No, that's not
one of
them.
those ladies?
No,
okay.
not one of
It's one of
them.
like the 5.
What is he talking about? I can't understand him, but he said something about CNN. Did
Yeah.
he?
I think he's saying that there's some other newscaster there, and she's saying, "Oh yeah, no, we saw them, and they aren't the stalkers." But the newscasters are friends with the stalkers. They like the stalkers, so they're probably like just hanging out at the tables. Just everybody's probably just hanging out, except Lauren. She's being stalked, and Grayson's wearing too small of a sweater.
Listen again.
Her name is Amber Sumpter, Sumpter. Apparently she works for CNN or something.
No, that wasn't.
Something about CNN. Sumpter? Oh, they thought that the girls worked for CNN? Oh my God.
Sumpter. Apparently she works for CNN or something.
No, that wasn't. That's not
Not one of those ladies?
No,
Okay.
not one
It's
of
one of
them.
like group of 5 that were over there.
Oh, was she with them? She might have been with them, but that is not who has been.
Oh my God. He's like, well, there's a CNN reporter with them, but you're telling us you're a reporter. You're telling the police you're a reporter.
I'm so
They're
glad
like,
I'm not studying that stuff anymore. I remember those days. What are you going to school for? I've got my BA in psych soc and was a social worker for many years. But I'm what are you actually going for? Psych soc, nurse, doctor, sociology? What you doing? What you got going?
oh, they're with them. Amber Sumpter, who works for CNN.
Yeah. See, that's what I think it is. I think that the CNN people are out there mingling, and they mingled up. The CNN people went to their table. This is just my opinion too, and was like talking, and he's reporting back, and they're like, "Oh no, we know them. They're fine. It's the other people, the stalker type people." Well, I don't. And he says, "Well, I don't know if they're stalking you."
Wow.
Apparently she works for CNN or something.
No, that wasn't. That's not
Not one of those ladies?
No,
Okay.
not one of
It's one of
them.
like group of 5 that were over there.
Oh, was she with them? She might have been with them, but that is not who has been following this.
Oh, was she hanging out with my stalkers? Well, she's fine.
I
I don't feel
we're
threatened by
willing to-
her.
But like this was a witness too. Like you saw him come to our table.
Yeah, there was a lady that came up and was just kind of, I don't know if it was really harassing, but more, just obviously being really uncomfortable. And
Yeah.
I mean, she was being a little too familiar. She came by the table. I mean, that's a little too familiar because this is Lauren Turd. She needs some personal body space. Unless she doesn't want to, if she wants to sit next to you, it's fine. But if Lauren Turd wants her body space, you need to give her body space. Grayson too.
He even said it wasn't harassing. You hear him?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's harassing, but, it was uncomfortable. Yeah, because Lauren made him uncomfortable. He's like, they weren't harassing.
Because Lauren was screaming, "I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable." That makes everyone uncomfortable when someone screams that. Even if you're feeling comfortable in your situation, if someone's screaming, "I'm uncomfortable," that's going to put you a little on edge. It's going to make you a little uncomfortable.
Look at Lauren and Grayson. Please believe us, officers. We're really scared.
We're really,
I
really
don't know if it was really harassing, but more, just obviously being really uncomfortable. And
Right, sure.
She
But still,
was.
Yeah, like
Denise.
I was telling them, there's no real harassment code, but there is a stalking code, but it's got to be repeated.
Right.
And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if it being happening in Arizona and then happening here would constitute an Idaho code or a continuance of that behavior in Idaho to cause us to be able to arrest or to send them to jail for it.
Yeah.
But they're
Thank you. And what was your name?
Matthew.
Matthew. That's your last name.
Hamilton, yeah,
Okay,
Matthew.
thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Why'd she need his name? Are you kidding me? You know what he's going to testify to, Lauren? There was no harassing. Y'all are crazy. You pulled him away from a busy night where he should be waiting on his tables. You two are just insufferable.
I apologize.
You're good.
My concern is just that, like, I'm not responding, and then they're escalating. Like, we see this day in and day out. What
he's
happens
telling us.
next?
So he's telling
Oh my God. This is gonna get Woodwood.
us what to do. So let's listen for
so
a second.
I would say no
I
matter where
When I see this, my mind always goes back to, so now how are they suddenly safe now? Like, what they seems to me like they would be even more unsafe, but they seem perfectly fine now. In fact, she put it on a post, "We're over it. We're moving past it. Hidden True Crime is over this." How did you get over it? Because inquiring minds really want to know, how did you get past the fear? How did you get past the thoughts of wanting to take the exit strategy? Because I mean, a lot of sick people could probably use your wisdom, your pearls of wisdom, to exit out of that state of one of thought so quickly, because it's amazing. It's intriguing.
You go. Like if you
It's
ever, especially if
bullshit.
they come back here, or if you're going to Arizona, whenever they're doing something that's going to be concerning to you, harassing you, making you uncomfortable, being violent, assaulting, threats, those sort of things, call every single time. Especially if it's in the same jurisdiction, because then you can kind of document the fact in this jurisdiction this person has done this many times to fall under a certain code, right? Because you guys know true crime, it's got to fall within that code.
Yeah.
We have to prove everything that's happening there.
He says, you guys know true crime. What a joke this is.
So I would call every time they're doing this. Now, there is a difference between harassment and kind of their free speech stuff, right? So they can follow you to a trial and hold a camera 3 feet from your face, and there's really not a whole lot that we can do about it.
Exactly.
I love when he says things and they're like, right. Yeah, so right. So why are you doing this? If it's right, you're obviously saying wrong. What the F?
Me all the time, people follow us around, do that sort of stuff, and there's nothing really we can do about it.
I mean, Lauren's doing it right now. I mean, anybody can do that. Sorry about it.
Kind of falls under that First Amendment section. However, if they're coming to your table, right, that's a different story, right? You're not at work, you're not doing your thing, like they're coming to you personally, that's different. If they're coming to your place of work, like say wherever you do your podcast or whatever news station you work for, and they're doing it there, that's
News
a different story, right? So
you don't work at a news station,
She's
Walwyn.
about to say she
But
does.
nice misrepresentation.
for here, say you worked at Channel 7 or whatever here, and they kept coming to your place there.
Channel 6. I worked at Channel 6.
Okay, Channel 6, but I'd be in Napa, so I can't be out.
Oh my God, she is insufferable. At Channel 6, it was Channel 6, officer. It wasn't Channel 7.
Yeah, probably ran out of there. Probably accordingly, allegedly. Let's move forward.
What a mess.
I just don't know. I mean, I don't see why.
Go home and have the fact that you documented on the phone and that you've talked with me tonight, and we can do that too.
Okay, she's given a choice. Let's see what she decides. Dun, dun, dun.
Whichever you guys would like.
Yeah. You want him to check and see if there's a way that like the jurisdiction? Okay, yeah.
I don't. What are they? Like they're escalating.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh my God.
and you guys,
I wonder why. I
escalating.
wonder why he went back to the car. Okay, so they're escalating. Could you make us feel safer?
She knows the buzzwords. She knows the buzzwords. Ballet Flats. I never approached her in Boise. I recorded her from the street.
Oh, Ballet Flats was the one that recorded her. Interesting.
names? Do we know their names?
Yep.
You have their names. Okay, perfect.
Oh,
Yeah. And do you guys have their names? Do we know their names?
Yep.
oh, Grayson. She can't wait to give the names.
Yep.
Yep.
Got him right here in my back pocket.
They're escalating.
Sure. Yeah. And do you guys have their names? Do we know their names?
Yep.
You have their names. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we have their own.
Yeah. Let me check that out. Let's
Yeah, we
see.
have their blood type too, officer.
I'll have you guys stay on that side, but you can talk to me through the window.
Oh, Lord.
Yep. I got their parents' name too.
Well, luckily that worked. And they approached and it was unprovoked.
Who is she talking to?
Luckily, that worked. That worked? Wait a second.
Who is she talking to?
Yeah, like that basically had to get something substantial. Well, luckily that worked. And they
We needed something more substantial. Luckily, that worked.
Huh. Sounds like a plan.
Did you guys hear that?
Sounds
Hold
like
on.
a plan was formulated. Luckily, they went according to plan.
Unfortunately, this
Luckily, it didn't go according to plan.
got to get something substantial. Well, luckily that worked, and they approached, and it was unprovoked.
Unprovoked.
Luckily, that worked, and they approached, and it was unprovoked.
So, are they saying they planted themselves somewhere in the hopes that they would be approached? And it worked? Unprovoked? They didn't have to do any provoking this time? They didn't have to ask to sit with them?
Unbelievable. I knew they set it up. I knew they did. But now she's saying she did. And it's caught in the officer's body cam.
Fancy that.
So comfortable.
Filming, yeah, like you guys got to get something substantial. Well, luckily that worked, and they approached, and it was unprovoked.
Let's also pull up the handy dandy Uber button.
What's up, man?
Hey, buddy, I got a question. Actually, to be honest with you, it might go all the way up to.
Go up to where?
It might go up to the on-call prosecutor. But for a misdemeanor stalking, can we consider something that happened in another state as part of the course of conduct for the repeated part? So, for instance, I have reporters here who are here for the Coburg case, the sentencing, and they have a group of people who are following them around from their trial case reporters, and there's a group of people who are following them around from state to state. They were in Arizona. When was the Arizona one?
It was in Arizona, Phoenix. A month ago.
They were in Arizona a month ago.
Maricopa County.
In Maricopa County doing a case, and these people know them and harass them there, and they were
bailiffs acknowledged it.
The bailiffs. It got to the point where the bailiffs had to keep them out of courtroom
Lauren,
because they were bothering these ladies so much. Well, those same people are here in town, and tonight they found them at a restaurant and approached them and were harassing them, doing a bunch of stuff, to the point where even the waiters were like, "Yeah, we're going to get them out of the restaurant, and you guys are going to stay here." And they called us because they were worried something might happen.
Did the waiters get them out of the restaurant? I don't think they did.
So my question is if it happened in another state, can we put that as a continuance, like, for the misdemeanor stalking?
Dude, I don't know.
That's kind of what I was
I don't see why not, but I don't know.
Right, I don't know.
I would call the on-call prosecutor.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I thought you were gonna say.
Oh God, what a mess!
I just don't know. I mean, I don't see why not. But did they file a police report in Arizona?
No, they're not.
I mean, I guess what else does he have to do except sit here and help Lauren Turd? I mean, I'm sure there's some dangerous things out there that need help with, but Lauren Turd is in real danger here.
This is the first time that they
tie him up.
Filed a police report, because last time they were at court and the bailiff kicked these people out. So
okay,
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. That's a new one. I don't know. That's the best for the prosecutor.
Okay. I'll see if I got the on call. If I don't have the on call, I'll give you a call back and get that number. Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Bye.
Wait.
But those are both about. But those are both about.
She said something about Henderson. Did she make any, Janice, did she make any police reports in Henderson? Because she just said something about Henderson, but those are about, and then I couldn't hear her.
What was in Henderson?
Listen again.
But those are both about.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Listen right here. I had a police report, but it was about Henderson or something.
Gunderson? Was it Gunderson?
She's trying to think if she has any past police reports because they asked if she had one in Arizona, and she said no. And she said, I do have a past police report, something about Henderson.
All right, cool.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Can't hear it. Yeah. But what's Henderson? Oh, she lives in Henderson? Oh, she lives in
What did she
Henderson,
call
Nevada.
Henderson on June 19th for? Valley Flats.
Why would she have called her own police? Because I know Christina came to her house, but she was invited to her house. I think they went to her house and then they went to her HOA pool.
What was that call about? Can I slow it down? Really? Oh, maybe I'll try that. Hold on. Might be too slow. She's drunk. Hold on.
All right, cool.
All right, thanks, buddy. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, she's saying Henderson. Henderson. So she's making police reports in her own home state or town? But what, I wonder?
Oh.
Yeah.
She reported to her own home police officers that she was being hacked. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. What is wrong with this woman? This is, wow.
She put this in the police report too, that she was being, remember she called and said she was being hacked, and that was in June where she called on extortion.
Gosh.
I don't know. I'll play that segment again. Here we go.
On call. I'll give you a call back and get that number. Okay.
All right, cool.
All right, thanks, buddy. Yeah.
Bye.
But it was about But those are both about.
Yeah.
She's crazy. I didn't know she thought she was being hacked. Or I guess if I did, I didn't realize.
Okay, so now this dude has to call the on-call prosecutor. Yeah, the original call was for extortion, and that was where she reported she was hacked, and the officer found no sign that there was any hacking. That was also in the police report.
Which
The
police
hack,
report?
yes, Angela Lester. Bing bong. Yep. She had given her password to multiple people,
Oh,
and there was
yes.
no hacking.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, Loves Pink. You should rewind.
This was when they took screenshots of her back office of what she was making and stuff like that. I do remember. There's been so much gosh darn stuff that's been going through this case that, I mean, it's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up with Lauren Turd's lies.
100%. So now he's having to call the on-call DA.
There wasn't another reporter with them, was there?
She said there wasn't another reporter with them, was there? Hear that? Her and Grayson are having their own little
She's so upset that when other reporters are supporting Christina and the stalkers. Hey guys, be sure to give this live a thumbs up. Helps me go out into the algorithm, dance out there. Check to see if you're subscribed too. Welcome to all the new subscribers. We've gotten a lot of new subscribers. So welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, I love my OGs too. And yeah, I would love to have you as a subscriber.
Convo.
There wasn't another reporter with them, was there? Yeah, I think that was wrong.
So I'm looking at the code right now.
Please leave your message for.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
God.
I'm Jacobs with Boise. I just have a question in reference to stalking and the repeated aspect of the code. Wondering if it would count if
He's up on
the first contact was in, say, Arizona, and the second contact was here.
She is Angela. She's like, who were they with from CNN? I'm going to call Susan.
I love it.
Okay, so this is kind of what it says, just so you guys know. If a person engages in
I'm going to have to put them in my burn book and write mean text. and emails about them. I need names. Heads will roll. Sorry, Junie. Come here. You done taking a shower? No? We'll stop screaming then. Yes, what? What are we agreeing to? I never know. Come here. What are we agreeing to? Where are we going? I've got a little green cheek conure named Junebug. He was taking a shower and he has just completed his shower. What do you want to do? Yes, what? I don't know what you want. You got to use your words. Yep, Mommy's doing her show. You got to be a good boy when Mommy does her show. Yes. Do you want to say hi? Huh? Can you say hello? No. That's your favorite word these days. No. You miss Maybelline? Yeah, I miss Maybelline too. Okay. I don't know what you just said, honey. He's always trying to say new words. And when he tries to say like 4 or 5 words in a row, he loses it. It's word salad. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Let's get back into it. I'm going to have to get him resituated. So I'm going to play this and I'm listening. I need to move him on to his next activity so he can be fulfilled.
Conduct that seriously alarms, annoys, or harasses the victim and is such as would cause a reasonable person substantially emotional distress, or engages in course of conduct such as would cause a reasonable person to be in fear of death or physical injury, or in fear of the death or physical injury of a family or household member.
No.
So the part
check.
the part I'm worried about is the course of conduct means separate
The course of what?
course of conduct.
Mhm.
So they after they do the main part, they do definitions. So in here it says, as used in this section, course of conduct means repeated acts of non-consensual contact involving the victim or a family or household member of the victims, provided, however, that constitutionally protected activities is not included within the meaning of this definition.
Yes, you can say
There's
fuck.
another part that we have to kind of.
Yes, I did. And we're going to take a look at that after we go through the body cam.
Worry about is, are they going to consider, well, I guarantee they would consider the photograph.
I know Jay does her morning, she does daytime lives too. And I saw she was doing hers today at 11. So I don't like to compete with the bigger channels when I do my lives. And it's just, good to not do that. So we've got a few things that we're going to take a look at. Probably go to, what time is it now? 7? Probably like 10 o'clock we'll be going to.
Videoing.
Hold on. Okay, that's a good question. I thought they did call for an escort. This sounds like they called for more than an escort, Janice. Where did we get that they called for an escort? Did that come from Lauren herself? Because this sounds like more than a police escort call. He hasn't said anything about escorting them to their car. Yeah, cuss away. Did I hear that? That's a John line? No, I need to go back. But it seems like we need to get the dispatch audio for the original call.
Yeah.
To see what was said, right? We can get that 911.
Oh, I hope she does.
Protected activities is not definitions. So in here it says, as used in this section, course of conduct means repeated acts of non-consensual contact involving the victim or a family or household member of the victims, provided, however, that constitutionally protected activities
over here in the corner
is not included within the meaning of this definition. So there's another part that we have to kind of worry about is, are they going to consider, well, I guarantee they would consider the photographing, the videoing, we consider that as constitutionally protected.
Right.
So it just kind of depends, like, why did they get kicked out of the courtroom?
Well, they didn't. Sorry, yeah, they were said to stay away from me. I have the video, so she approached me. It was actually outside recording.
What video? I mean, there was no, I've not yet to see anybody at the court tell anybody to stay away from anybody. Where's that? Have you guys seen that?
But it showed every.
Yeah, I think they wanted you guys all arrested, Janice, and I think she
Yeah.
wanted to make it so you couldn't go to the trial. Yes, Monty. Yes.
I want to say thank you.
She wanted y'all locked up so you could not go. Holy shit. We only
Well, I mean, she wanted an ankle monitor on Christina, so it really does not surprise me at all.
got 12 out of 20, but thank you, Allie.
They're so
With
gross.
2 minutes left coming in. Check. She seriously needs to get off the internet and into a mental hospital. More cooters are coming my way, Galen.
It would not surprise me if Lauren does exactly that. And yeah, Grayson really needs help because if Grayson came all 10, 9, 8, Armo says, if Grayson came from a traumatic background, she may believe that she has to play into Lauren's delusions and show extreme loyalty. Otherwise, she has sacrificed everything to be left stranded with no option. Now, is Grayson the one that isn't Mormon but contacted Lori and was writing her, or was it proven that it was the other producer that Lauren had that was doing that? And is Grayson Mormon? Does anyone know? I don't know a lot about Grayson. 24 is still a child. Yeah, because I think, what is it? Is it 24 when your brain finally closes? Your frontal lobe does something? I don't remember. I'd have to like Google it to refresh myself. But yeah. I think LM is going to, I already read that, sorry. I just can't imagine my kids in this kind of situation at 24. I can't either. I was just graduating from college, and I think I was just now moving out on my own at 24, but always coming home. And John is backing the delusion so that the only way for her to survive in that environment is to play along. Well, yeah, and I think Lauren's she's trying to act like the motherly role, but she's like that mother that's jealous of her daughter, right? That wants to be her daughter. That's her daughter's best friend instead of her mother. She's toxic, in my opinion.
Oh, I feel so special. I feel special like Lauren when you guys give cooterships.
I love when you
Holy
guys
shit.
give that
One
advice.
team more from Galen. Amy, Nuggy, Peace, Erica, Blazer, Cajun.
Just help a brother.
Meg. Holy shit, the cooters. It's raining cooters. Stephanie, Miss Albernerthy,
wow.
Connie, Stacy Q.
Somebody gave a lot of
D. Hutchins
huge membership.
They weren't kicked out, and Lauren started stumbling on her words when he asked her why were they kicked out. Yeah, we're gonna listen to that again.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm a little
they weren't
distracted
kicked
here
out.
with car troubles. Go back.
Just help a brother out.
Is she saying it like Janice command? Yeah, that's what I thought. It was ballet flats. Yep. Janice just confirmed it. She is me.
For making it happen. I want to say thank you.
Wow. We saw that. She did not come
Janice is ballet flats. Okay.
at her. She went at freaking Janice. Are you courting me? Are you courting me?
For making it happen.
And Janice was the one filming the incident where Lauren, what we just showed you, where Lauren was across the way. Janice was the one, she said she was filming this incident and she was standing at the curb filming. She wasn't at the table. So, suck it. Hidden true crime. Just suck it. All right, let me get us back to where I was. Where was I? There. This is such a
Yes.
weird body cam with them up there in the corner. For the longest time, I didn't even see them up there. I was thinking they were right here, like out his window.
It happened outside. Listen again.
Why did they get kicked out of the courtroom?
Well, they didn't. Sorry, yeah, they were said to stay away from me. I have the video, so she approached me twice. It was actually
So, officer realizes she's lied already. Okay, he ain't stupid. Amber Sumner, coordinating producer, CNN news source, needs to be a witness. Listen though. Oh, they weren't kicked out, but she said earlier that they were. That's what it was, Cassandra. Cassandra has a good memory. Mine sucks. Lauren said John advised her to call for a police escort. That's right. She said she hung up with John. That's what she said. She was approaching the courthouse on the phone with John.
I'm not sure.
And she said, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, here they come. Oh my God." And she hung up and videoed.
I actually didn't even notice it. I've only noticed the cooter one and some cheering and stuff like that. I played with some of my sounds yesterday. I'm trying to find some good sounds to put in. And so if you guys come across any good sounds, I'd like to find some things. The funniest one I could find was this one.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
We played bingo yesterday, and every time we got a bingo, I threw that one up. But I need some good sounds too. I don't know why she plays that one.
Janice, as she approached Janice. We all saw it. You're not fooling anyone, Lauren. No one. This is crazy that you think you are. Hey, Tempest.
Hey, just another
She's
Amy in the
lying to the
crowd.
police officer and she doesn't even care.
Welcome.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Ark just bought a Cooter Lake long sleeve and one other thing from the merch store. Holla. Thank you, Ark, for representing and supporting. Thank you. So outside. I think in the 9-hour live is when she said John told her to get off the phone. I know. Crimes. Look at crimes. When does the lying book or documentary come out?
I think she already has a book out.
In the 9-hour, there's courthouse steps footage. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, I'll find it. If anybody has a timestamp, let me know.
I hope whoever was over on Reddit that they're going to do like a timestamp type thing for us, because that would be so nice to be able to just reference where we need to.
There's audio recording inside. I'm talking about the outside. Christina's TikTok where Lauren goes, That's it. That's her voice on TikTok.
When she gets a membership, she plays the cooter thing because it's that lady that was making fun of her, telling her to close her cooter. So then she decided to name her membership Cooterville, which is hilarious. And she uses that lady's voice when a new cooter joins.
Hella has the okay. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna find that while we're watching. Thank you, Charlie. Best way to spend Black Friday. I appreciate you being here and everybody purchasing merch today. Thank you. Joel Roberts, aka Cindy. She went through 4 jurisdictions now. She has wasted so many resources and it is a waste of time. She lies constantly.
Any of you guys do any type of Black Friday shopping? Speaking of Black Friday, I actually have a little special for Black Friday. So let's take a moment and pull up our sponsor and talk a little bit about it. So Wild Deodorant has been sponsoring us for a little while, and they have a Black Friday special that is happening. It's Black Friday, and my sponsor, Wild Deodorant, just bumped your discount. Normally 20% off, but today it's 30% off when you use my link and code parawomen, and the link is shopwildrefill.com/parawomen. I will put that link in the YouTube show notes as well as the YouTube chat. About Wild. Wild is aluminum-free, paraben-free deodorant made with clean, plant-based ingredients that actually work. Their signature refillable case cuts down on plastic waste, and the compostable refills snap right in. No mess, no fuss. Super Gen X practical. Scents are long-lasting without the chemical punch in the face. Shannon bought some that has a caramel flavor to it, and just yesterday she was telling me how much she loves it. So it's safe for sensitive skin, and the design is cute enough to live on your bathroom counter. This is the new design that they have out right now. Here is the link if you want to try it out. You get 30% off your first purchase if you follow that link, or if you go to Wild Deodorant and put in Parawomen, and you will get 30%. Normally it's 20%. I use it and I really like it myself. Thanks, guys, for any and all support. And thank you, Wild Deodorant, for supporting us as well.
Instantly, it's all catching up with her. I agree. Thank you for your super chat. Okay, I'm going to be away looking for that footage. So here we go.
Camera went out. I have 2 videos. And as I turned it back on, I said, leave me alone. I'm feeling threatened. And she came at me. And as I was in the courtroom and came into the door, and I was like, leave me alone. There's also no recording in the courthouse on this TikTok bullying campaign. They're filming her. They're filming me in the courthouse, putting my voice on TikTok, calling me a jackass.
You are
I'm
a
like,
jackass.
I'm just like, stay away. So I just said to the bailiffs, look, what I requested from the bailiffs.
Oh, need more than that now, Lauren.
I was like, could you just tell her to stay away from me?
Okay.
So they were like, wow. And when they saw my videos, they're like, absolutely, she's approaching you. That's what they saw. They're like, you're trying to stay away. She's approaching you.
Stop it.
So there is a group of them.
Where is this video, Lauren? You keep saying you have it. Where is this video of them saying this?
It's a group of them, and they all do their own thing. So today, that same woman was videotaping me. They're all together. Her name is Janice Summers.
Okay.
Janeese.
Oh,
Summers.
Janice.
So she's the one the bailiffs were like, stay away from her.
Ballerina flap.
Her little group of people is Lori Day.
Wow.
Day, and so then while she's filming,
she wanted you guys to go to fucking jail. That's not cool.
It's not funny, but it is funny. Like, what are you going to do? Punch her in the face or laugh at it? I'm going to laugh at it because it's so outrageous.
Not cool at all.
Me and flipping me off from the street, again, constitutionally protected, whatever, although it is harassment and it makes me nervous.
Constitutionally protected, blah, blah, blah. That's how you feel about the First Amendment, huh, Lauren? Constitutionally protected, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, it does.
Her little group of people is Lori Day, Lori Day, and so then while she's filming me and flipping me off from the street, again, constitutionally protected, whatever, although it is harassment and it makes me nervous.
Sure.
Cooter can mean a lot of different things, though. Cooters are bugs too, but in this instance, it means what you think it means.
I'm like, why are you here? Her friends, Sarah Perry and Lori Day, approach our table. All of them are involved in this TikTok.
There's also a turtle.
As well,
There's a turtle named Cooter, because around where I live, they have in October, it's called Cootertober, and they have a turtle, a cooter turtle, and they've made a whole festival around it.
My God.
It's like a group effort. It's very, it's a very united
they comment.
people, and so then they approached me. I have a cease and desist on another friend. She was there, but she stayed away because of the cease and desist.
Oh my God.
They were, and so I have 2 videos. So I got another video of them approached me at the table, and it was by accident. I didn't know. I was just filming Ginny Summers because she's filming me and flipping me off from the table. So I have my camera set up recording. They don't know, and then her friends come out and approach our table, and I'm saying, "Leave me alone.
Approach our
Leave me
table.
alone. Get away." The waiter saw, like, "Please leave." And I have both videos now of just that, and those are the times I've captured.
Right.
But like, yes, they continue to film. They came from behind us.
Yeah, there was. Now that you say that.
Okay. And has it only happened to you, or is this the second time it's happened to you as well? Like, are they affecting you?
No, it's like a different. There's so many turtles out there, but it's just a certain turtle that's around here, not the ones that are going to the ocean. Look it up. It's called a cooter turtle.
And the second one was us.
Okay.
And then she continues, as you say, she continues to catch them filming her alone. And it's true because that's Janice's thing. It's how she intimidates.
Oh my God.
Films us wherever.
We'll take a quick little break and we'll head over to Cootertober. So Cootertober is a festival that they have here. Cootertober is back and it's bigger than ever. The city of Inverness is proud to bring you a month-long celebration that blends small town charm with a vibrant mix of arts, culture, and community spirit. This year, we're returning with our favorite events like the Cooter Carnival, small town Saturday night, Cooter comedy, and more, plus new events and fresh experiences thanks to more local partners and community involvement than ever before. So
Cootertober is coming.
And we've been tasked with telling the good people of Inverness about the full month of family-friendly events that are coming.
We're gonna need somebody's help.
Who should we call?
The Ghostbusters.
No, not the Ghostbusters.
I know who we should call.
Him?
Yeah. Hey, can you help us? You can? Great. All right, Sonny. That's enough playing around on the fire truck.
And here is the Cootertober or Cooter turtle. This is what a Cooter turtle looks like. I guess, and this is probably the scientific name for it. Okay, let's get back.
I'm in the courtroom today. You know, I don't know if you've ever been in the commissioner room. They have 2 rows of chairs, and I'm standing in the front row. She's sitting in the second row, literally putting a camera in my face as I'm talking to somebody, and I just ignored it. And then as she was leaving the courthouse, I see her doing it again, and I actually took out my phone. But so my concern is, I don't care if you film me, but when I don't respond to you filming me, and then you come up to me at dinner, what's next? Like, this is where I'm fearful for my safety that I can't go to work.
They said one thing that was actually kind of interesting because we make the decision to not engage. We like that.
Well, it says that a cooter is a large freshwater turtle in the genus the P.S. EUDEMYS, native to the eastern United States. That they are known as river cooters or pond cooters, have a primarily a vegetative diet of aquatic vegetation and are often seen basking on logs near water. Cooters have distinct yellow stripes on their heads and limbs, but markings on the shell fade with age. So that is a cooter turtle.
My husband's a psychologist. I'm like, we don't want this.
Oh my God.
We don't respond. We don't respond.
Okay, so that's the second time she's dropped Dr. Yawn in the conversation about being a psychologist, or does she call him a psychologist or a psychiatrist?
This is where I'm fearful for my safety that I can't go to work.
Sure. They said one thing that was actually kind of interesting because we make the decision to not engage. We like that's my husband's a psychologist. I'm a journalist. Like, we don't want this.
Oh my God.
We don't respond. We don't respond to the TikTok. Cyberbullying coming. We don't respond to anything. And so she said one thing that was telling. She's like, "Don't keep pretending that nothing's wrong." As she approached her.
Sorry, my mic muted out. I thought he was a doctor and not a psychologist. Now he's suddenly a psychologist. I thought he was a psychiatrist. I thought he was something more than just a psychologist. So why is she labeling him this way now?
Today, like almost like the Lord, they're escalating literally because I'm not doing anything.
Can you guys give us a little background of why they decided to pick you guys?
Yes. So.
Oh God.
So Lindsay used to be my producer before Grayson was.
Hold on, I need to refresh this.
So then she kept asking.
As she approached her team today, like almost like the Lord, they're escalating literally because I'm not doing anything.
Can you guys give us a little background of why they decided to pick you guys?
Yes. So.
Oh God.
So Lindsay used to be my producer before Grayson was.
Okay.
And Grayson and Lindsay also worked together the previous True Crime podcast.
Okay, before we get into this whole story, I found the timestamp. Let's see. In the 9-hour live where she shows Janice is 1:29:51. Okay, hold on. Let's get that up here. I want to see.
Doesn't a doctor in psychology make you a doctor, not a psychologist?
Damn it.
Let me see. Does a doctor in psychology...
Okay, here it is. This is where she... Okay, here we go.
Live and berate me until also asking you to stop posting lies and false information about me. I will. I know it was. But at this point, I am shocked. I realize that she has recorded me in a courthouse. I realize that she is defaming me online. She's just called me a hypocrite and a liar. And she is taking a text with me asking, how's it doing? Completely out of context. And now is stating that I am hurting other people's businesses. So now I'm plagiarizing people and I am hurting.
Well, that's funny. We proved the plagiarism or what looks to be plagiarism yesterday.
For making it happen.
Thank you, Allie B. Sorry, everyone. None of us are allowed to go to.
I've always wanted to swim with the manatees.
Any trials. Walwyn and widow baby Grayson are the only ones. Wow. And look at her once wives. All she does is film others. She's insane. Yeah, exactly. How about zooming?
The whole time she was filming the lady at the table. She's filming the police officer. It's rules for thee, but not me.
In on all the family members that are coming out of the courthouse, the victims, the jurors, naming them by first and last name. She can fuck directly off. This woman's on a.
It's a step to becoming a licensed psychologist. So yeah.
Never mind.
Other people's businesses, two things of which I have never done. So I'm very concerned, and she has reached out via email. I don't know what's going on at this moment. So, all right. Where was I?
Where were you? Come on.
Thank you. Thank you. So on April 15th.
Hey, Nancy.
I was confronted by a friend. And by the way, at this point, these women that I mentioned at the beginning, they've all become very close. They actually have a text thread together.
She's really, really jealous that they all became friends too, that they all hit it off. And she just didn't.
She's mad.
They all have a text thread together. This is where the 7 gatherers came together.
Called the 7 Gatherers. It's named after, Melanie and Zulema and Lori Vallow, who had the same.
And I wonder how many news journalists, like from the news stations, were in the 7 Gatherers.
Text thread. They call themselves the 7 Gatherers. Very happy for their friendship. They're posting pictures of each other at the courthouse. I'm happy that they all get along.
You hate those
but as you know, I think one of them is a bit of a bully. And I had shared.
You hate those trial peasants.
This with my stalker as well. So on April 15th, 2025, I was confronted by a friend of the stalker named Janice at the same courthouse. This incident is on film. And before we play it, I want to share a little bit more. She had, I mentioned that she had often filmed.
I was way off base. I was so wrong. There's so much that you can do with that. I was just being closed-minded in that. But yeah, there's a doctorate in psychology, a PhD in psych, and a psychiatrist, all different. But a psychiatrist goes to medical school and can prescribe. Yeah. I was just being closed-minded and catty. I can admit it. I just don't like them. I don't like Dr. Jan or Lauren, but you're right. You're right.
Kay and Larry and others outside the courthouse. And it's fair. You can record people in public. It's fair game. It's uncomfortable. And I think there comes a point where it can be considered harassment, when someone is filming you all the time. And what I had been noticing.
They are super cute.
Is that, and Grayson had been noticing, because Grayson was with me at this trial and she was my producer at this time, that she filmed.
Called the little puppy dogs of the ocean. You're not allowed to touch them. You really, really shouldn't swim with them either. I've heard, because our oils and stuff. But there are these springs around here where I live that you can go swim with them, and it's like I've considered doing it, but I don't know.
Filmed me and Grayson everywhere we went, and it was uncomfortable.
There's also alligators there, so I don't know.
Thank you, Kelsey. Kelsey Benson Rising. She filmed Colby too. She filmed people all the time, and Kay and Larry. And so I was walking into court.
She did what you just did, what we just saw you do on the police body cam. The nerve of these people, these peasants. Don't they know you're Lauren Turd? They know now. Everybody knows now.
Late. And I was on the phone with my husband, John, the only time I can catch up with him. And as I walked up to the courthouse, I noticed that Janice was out there, standing there with no apparent reason to be standing there. And I thought, oh no, my heart sunk. What if she's waiting?
It's good to start putting names to faces to screen names. So this lady that she showed in her 9.5 hour live is Janice, aka Ballerina Flat. So we've seen her over on TikTok. We've seen her over on Reddit. I've seen her now in Jay's chat. So it's just good to kind of put these names and faces and screen names together.
For me. And so for safety, which I had started to do, because she's good friends with my stalker. In fact, when I saw my stalker and she had confronted me in the courthouse, she'd actually been with Janice. They had been together.
What?
And it made me nervous.
Oh my
So
God.
I said, John, I've got to go.
John,
someone's here outside the courthouse and I'm scared and getting worried about everything. And he knew everything going on.
John, I'm safely on the phone with you, so I need to hang up to make myself more unsafe so that I can film. They're not allowed. They're going to be filming me. I've got to film them. They're not allowed to film me, but I can film them. That's what I'm going to do, John. Dr. Babe.
I'm going to just put my phone camera on just in case.
I'm
just worried.
Just in case. She's always
Such a liar. Why.
I have decided everything she says is dramatic. She sings her drama.
My
whines her drama out.
Phone camera was on. It was just in case. And I was walking into the courthouse. That was my goal. The doors were right there. And unfortunately I got scared and it stopped, but play the first video I have. Are you recording me? Please do. And please. So that was the first one. Unfortunately, in my nervousness, it ended. And I want you to know too that Janice later wrote a deck.
Did you hear that bullshit? In her nervousness, it ended. Well, guess what? I have the full video. I am going to pull it up in just a second. I have to upload it real quick. But we're going to show you the unedited version.
I 100% promise you that in her nervousness, it did not end. She just decided not to show it all. But
Lauren edited this one, but we'll still listen for a few minutes.
Declaration. And in her declaration to the court, she actually stated that I approached her.
Please do not talk to me.
Really
I feel threatened.
Well, I need to talk to you about the stuff you've said.
Please do not talk to me. I feel threatened.
Okay. I feel threatened by the things you're saying about me.
So then let's stay away from each other. I think that you're a bully. Please stay away. I feel threatened.
Oh, really, Lauren?
She was also walking up to the door. You stopped in the door, so she stopped in the door. She couldn't get around you, Lauren.
Okay. So after this moment and this recording, after this happening so often, I took this recording to the bailiff.
Oh my God.
And I said, could you request this person just to stay away from me? She records me all the time. She records my producer all the
Hey, Kim, I just noticed you're here. Good to see you.
time. She is friends with someone that is harassing me in emails and accusing me of things I didn't do. And we just need to attend this public trial in peace. I can be around people that don't like me. I get it. Not everyone likes me.
No, you don't get it.
I can be really annoying too.
You are annoying.
I think I'm probably really annoying in this life. Could you have her stay away?
Where she says she's quirky?
The bailiff saw the videos. They saw what was going on.
Where are these videos that the bailiff saw, that the bailiff commented on, that you have videos of the bailiff saying shit? Where are these?
They spoke to Janice and they requested her to stay away from me because of the way she approached me. And they also said, look, maybe don't film her all the time. She also admitted in her declaration, by the way, to the court that she does record a lot of people. She tried to show that it wasn't what, we thought and she wasn't as close, but yes, that's her thing.
Janice, the bailiffs asked me if I felt threatened by her. Okay, here is the unedited version. Thank you, Janice.
Yeah, we do.
Hold on. Here we go.
We do have merch over in our store, and we have a Black Friday discount going on. We have 10% for our dragonflies, and then there is a 75. If you spend $75 on our merchandise, you can get free shipping. And this is what our store looks like. We like to play a trivia game called Power Brain. So we've got a t-shirt. Somebody requested that we do extra, like triple X sizes for the, for oversized. And these go up to, the pink ones go up to 5X. And then we've got some t-shirts. We've got some sweatshirts. We've got some hats. There's also some mugs, and any support that you could give us, we would love that. And if you do decide to support us, I would love photos. Hold on, I got to reset my browser. It says it stopped working. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm going to fix it just in case. Get my screen back up there for you guys. Thank you for the compliment on the merch. Dreamland, we hired an artist over on TikTok, Dreamland Arts, and she's a mother that supports herself through her art. And yeah, we love her art designs. Oops, this is the wrong one.
Janice is very pretty, by the way. So you can see why Lauren is jealous. And she's blonde. Welcome in, on my way. Here's Lauren walking up.
Are you recording me? Honey, please don't. Please do not talk to me. I feel threatened.
Well, I need to talk to you about the stuff you said.
Please do not talk to me. I feel threatened.
Okay. I feel threatened by the things you're saying about me.
So then let's stay away from each other. I think that you're a bully. Please stay away. I feel threatened.
Oh, really, Lauren?
So this is the woman that filmed the interaction that we showed you at the very beginning, where Lauren picked up her camera and filmed it at the lady standing on the street. And Janice said that when she was filming it, she wasn't even at the table. She was across the street filming it.
I think you're a bully. Please stay away. I feel threatened.
I feel threatened. I feel unsafe. This is escalating.
So she's hung up with Dr. John, who has told her that she needed to, record this.
Morning, Amber.
Are you recording me? Honey, please don't. And please.
She said, "Are you recording me?" She says, "No, I need to talk to you." Look at Ballet Flats. She's so cute, isn't she? she's got her shit kickers on and everything.
Okay, so she wasn't even recording?
Do not talk to me. I feel threatened.
Well, I need to talk to you about the stuff you said.
Please do not talk to me. I feel threatened.
Okay. I feel threatened by the things you're saying about me.
So then let's stay away from each other. I think that you're a bully. Please.
All she said is, I want to talk to you. I know. Look at Janice. She's so scary.
Stay away. I feel threatened.
Very threatening.
Really, Lauren?
Poor Janice.
Really, Lauren?
I mean, how embarrassing.
And then she probably went to the
And look,
bailiff.
there's people all around. Look at Lauren. Oh my God, there she is. There she is. Steel-toed ballet flats. Look at her. Look how threatening Janice is. Look. Oh my God.
She's terrifying.
I'm so scared. I mean, anyone who can look that good in ballet flats.
Catch your breath.
I'm impressed. It makes Lauren very jealous.
Able to wear ballet flats.
Can we make t-shirts that say I feel threatened and go to the next big trial and wear them? Allie, you are too funny. Thank you for your super chat. Unbelievable. I'm trying to see, like, frame by frame, like, what's happening here. There's all kinds of people.
I feel threatened. This is unsafe. This is escalating. These are all her buzzwords.
And she's filming her, and then she's like, don't film me. Are you filming me? It's like, what? You're filming her, weirdo.
Okay, so let's go back over to the body cam.
To the principal. Lauren, this is embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed for her. Holy shit. So I fired Lindsay. No. If he only... What? She kind of slurs over that. Lindsay got to hear her say that. Just very true stuff.
They said I was going to rape my brother to have his baby. Like, that's not true. Like just very true stuff. They said.
You didn't say that you were going to grape your brother. You said that you were going to collect his semen. That's not what they said at all.
Outlandish stuff.
They approached me today. This was telling, though. I didn't know this. They approached me today. They were upset that I was looking for a seat in the press conference today for Coburger. I was like, trying to find a seat. Is the seat taken? I don't possibly been told lies by this Lindsay. I don't, I go trying to. On the TikTok smear campaign, they're like, we're going to tell you our stories about her and how bad she is. And like, there's nothing. None of it's true. My brother died 2 months ago of an accident. And they said I was going to rape my brother to have his baby. Like, that's not true. Like just very true stuff. They said that.
Very extreme stuff. Got it. Very extreme stuff. She's slurring.
They approached me today. This was telling, though. I didn't know this. They approached me today. They were upset that I was looking for a seat in the press conference today for Coburger. I was like, trying to find a seat. Is this seat taken? Is this seat taken? They're like, what are you doing? Like, leave. I'm like, it had nothing to do with you guys. Like, there were like 2 rows of seats. I'm looking for seats. And they did approach me at the table today and said, you sent Lindsay a cease and desist. Oh, so Lindsay got a cease and desist because of, like, and so we're standing up for our friend.
Okay, Lindsay got a cease and desist because of what? She kind of slurs over that. Lindsay got a cease and desist.
Because of, like, and so we're standing up for...
Because of what? Because of lying? Is that what she said? She said Lindsay got a cease and desist because of lying, and then just, like, slurs over it.
I didn't hear it. I couldn't
They
hear it.
did approach me at the table today and said, you sent Lindsay a cease and desist. Oh, so Lindsay got a cease and desist because of... Like, and so we're standing up for our friend, and you had the police call for scene again. It was like you.
This is gonna be my
like this.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm
Hey, Kendall, what's up? Hey, quick question. I have some reporters from out of town. They're going over the Coburg case. They've had some, I guess, trial tourists is what you'd call them, some TikTok people who have been following them to different states on big cases. The last instance was
the only reason he's calling them trial tourists is because she called them that. They're the same thing of what you are, Lauren.
Jeez. Go in Arizona. They had a big case down there. These subjects were, for lack of a better word, harassing and bullying them in a courtroom so bad that the bailiff was all like, hey, yeah, you guys don't get to talk to these people anymore. Didn't kick them out of the court, but wouldn't let them get close to the 2 subjects I have with me right now. They're here for the Coburg case. The same people came to the case today. We're holding cameras in their face in the courtroom, which is probably constitutionally protected. But then they're out having dinner tonight. Same subjects. Find them at dinner. Were they having dinner at the same place and just randomly found you? Or?
Hey, Emilio.
I think maybe.
Yeah, it's
the same place we were on the balcony.
Right. Yeah, it's possible that they follow them, but that's unknown. But they find them at the same restaurant, start harassing them.
Wait, if they were on the balcony, so they were on the balcony and then they moved to by the door? Janice, is that what happened? They were on the balcony originally and then moved by the door, so you guys would have to walk past them? Is that what happened? And Janice says no cameras were in their face. I believe you, Janice. We believe you, Janice.
Yelling at them, flipping them off, coming up to their table, to the point where the waiters and waitresses let these two people stay until those people left and were long gone because they were worried about them. Those people left and then sat across the street. So, and we're watching them to see if they'd come out for about an hour until they finally called us. So my big question here is two things in reference to the misdemeanor stalking. Number one, if something happened in a different state, would that, even if it was a month ago, would that constitute part of the course of conduct? Or would it have to all be here if we were doing it here? That's the number one question. And then the second question is, like, some of this is constitutionally protected because they're just taking video of these people in the court. But the yelling and screaming at them and making TikToks of them is probably not. So just kind of want to know if we can hold those two things up
wow.
with ours.
Yeah, they wanted them arrested, y'all.
Right. And that's the only thing that happened. The only thing that happened at the court today was the videotaping, right? Yeah. The only thing that happened at the court today is videotaping. And I told them that
Well,
that
they
was.
yelled at her.
Well, I guess they yelled at her.
They yelled at her.
They yelled at you in the room?
Yeah, they yelled at me in the press conference. I was looking for a seat. They're like, leave her alone. You said her seat is this. I just walked away. Didn't say anything.
Yelled at her in the courtroom, and we don't think that the bailiff would have handled yelling. You are such a liar. All of this is lies and embellishment. We know that. We know that, Janice. It's pretty transparent. But wow. So the bailiff didn't handle it, but they were yelling in the courtroom. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh, so one of the people, one of my victims here, sent a cease and desist letter to, and so they yelled at her about defaming them.
Oh
so they yelled at her in reference to that today, but then she just left. And then other than that, it was just a videotaping at the court. Right. Right.
Good point, Sylvia.
Right. Okay.
Oh my God. Can you text John? I never called him back. So now she's got Grayson texting her husband. This is such an inappropriate work relationship. Why can't she text her husband? God. Can you text John? Because I didn't call him back.
You text John.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay.
No, it's so bizarre.
Right.
She's just standing there doing nothing.
But the course of conduct would work from Arizona if I could show that it wasn't constitutionally protected stuff going on at the courthouse down there.
Oh, she's still recording.
Okay. All right. That's what I need to know. Thank you very much. All right. Appreciate it. Thanks, Matt. Okay. Can I get that?
What?
Did you kind of get what I was saying?
Kind of.
Okay.
She gets better.
That works.
Oh my God.
So, the conduct of the courthouse today is constitutionally protected, right? In reference to the videotaping. Them yelling at you, and according to our on-call prosecutor, them yelling at you with a cease and desist is more of a civil issue that would have to deal with the cease and desist letter and whether it involves them or not. However, whatever happened in Arizona and what happened tonight can be considered the course of conduct, right? So just because it happened in Arizona doesn't negate it from us working here in that course of conduct area.
Okay.
With that being said, I need to know a little bit more of what happened in the courtroom in Arizona, because if it's similar to the things that happened today, then that would be constitutionally protected. And so the only thing I would have then is tonight. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So tell me more about what happened in the court in Arizona.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so yes, he did just get off the phone with the on-call prosecutor at 10:36 p.m.
Can you, I'm going to stop recording for a while to show them stuff, so can you, yeah. So for our records, thank you. So
look at the people on the cooter scooters. Look, cooter scooter alert. I would love if like Christina just went riding by on a cooter scooter with her metas.
But she's out of the country.
Yeah. So for our records, thank you. So I'll pull up an album. So this is like, I just like, here's one example. I'm like, oh, great. Like, here they come. So it starts.
Oh my God. Like.
I'll pull up an album. So this is like, I just like, here's one example. I'm like, oh, great. Like, here they come. So it starts with this. This is them. There's two separate videos because I was nervous and I stopped recording. So I just saw her. I was on the phone with my husband. I was like, oh, here's Janice again filming me. Like, I'm going to hang up and just record while I walk into the courthouse.
There we go.
So I'm walking to the courthouse. So I'm just holding my phone down. And that's her.
Okay, that's not in the courthouse, asshole. This is what we just watched. She just said.
In the white. So I'm walking in right there. She's approaching me.
Are you recording me? Please don't. I mean, please.
So I just go, please don't. Like, and
oh my God, this is pitiful. This is absolutely pitiful.
So I'm just holding my phone down. And that's her. In the white. So I'm walking in right there. She's approaching me.
Are you recording me? Please don't. I mean, please.
So I just go, please don't. Like, and
he's not even recording her. And I hate when I get a bad case of the likes. It sounds so unprofessional.
Cut. So, but this is seconds later.
Please do not talk to me. I feel threatened. Please do not talk to me. I feel threatened. I feel threatened.
So she's approaching me. We never approach them.
Just stay away. I feel threatened.
So I was like, I think you're a bully. Please stay away. Because I know that's what they're talking about. I can play that for you again.
Please do not talk
to me. Is it a government holiday now? Or is it just a government holiday because of Thanksgiving? Did they close today because of... That's wild.
I'm in the courthouse, and there's also a report.
The world is wild right now, so.
I know I can't.
Please do not talk to me.
So she follows me all the way in. So unfortunately, I stopped.
She follows me all the way in. Janice didn't even step inside. Yeah, she fucking cuts it off. This bitch is calculated. Look at Grayson. Oh my God.
Trying to keep
Michael Jackson Thriller eyes.
She's just trying to keep her thing from flying up somehow. And look at her, hers is getting worse.
Look at that. She's got Michael Jackson Thriller eyes. Don't. You know the part where they do the dance? Cause this is Thriller. Jeez, Grayson, let her sleep. Ugh.
Just feeding into Grayson's fears. It's horrible.
She's something
But also,
else.
I mean, she has to take some responsibility for herself, Grayson, because this is insane. I've just been sitting over on their page trying to find on Hidden True Crime to see at what point they have so many lives. I didn't realize they had done so many lives, but at what point, and I didn't realize our hair used to be so dark either. At what point did this happen? Because I see the date here is 7/23/25. So if I can find something around that time that we can bounce over and look at to see how she was acting during the day and whatnot.
Then Then this is tonight. So
I thought that too, Sleuthy.
This whole video is 8 minutes because I started recording for the other girl, but like I cut this in order to send 2 minutes of this video. So this is us just hanging out, and they approach, and unfortunately, you don't get faces. It's Lori. Well, you get. Oh, there. So that's the.
And then she proved she was there's the opposite way.
Her crop top. Where's your belly ring, Lauren?
Find it. Let's see. That's you crying.
I'm gonna slide back.
I might not send either of the right video. I have it right here.
Of course you do, Grayson.
Oh, this is it. So we're just hanging out. I don't know that they're about to come. So there they are. Not her, but I want to. So at her table.
I didn't remember what we decided.
First thing out. You know, I give them.
Don't stare.
Okay, yeah.
Look.
She got her wine with her?
Oh, no. It's uncanny. Do you guys see it? I told you. You know how much makeup they had to put on Michael Jackson to get those eyes? And she's got them naturally.
Yeah, but these eyes could be a result of thyroids. When you see people with bulging eyes, or you can't, they've got this kind of roundness to their face, and they've got like a layer over their neck. It's an indication of thyroid disorder.
You can't see
the saying it is, but just saying it is a strong indication. Bulging eyes are a strong indication.
When talking, that is actually someone covering Janice, and then her other two friends. This is a Lori named Julie. She hangs out with them. Hasn't approached me yet. She's covering Janice, who I was filming, and then this is so Lori Day approaches and says, "Today you about the cease and desist. You approached her like." So I'm telling Grayson, don't get them here, and then they show up. As they approach it.
I was asking about a seat. I walked away.
Oh my God. Look at her. Y'all, I'm telling you. Look. MJ.
It's not such a horrible sweater when she covers that one stripe. Like if this was just all green from here down, and like even keeping the stripes on the sleeves would be fine.
Who wore it better, MJ or Blue's Clues Grayson? I'm pretty sure in the court docs, Walwyn said she was recording Grayson. Don't know if she was recording. Thank you for subscribing, Lindsay. Waste of my time.
Look at they're looking. They've got the friend look where you can just look at each other and you know what they're thinking. You know they're doing that, like talking back and forth that friends can do.
I don't know you. Well, yeah, you know me. You don't know me. I have your phone number because I wanted to get eyelash extensions, but we've never hung out. No, I don't know you. So could you please get away from our table because you're making me uncomfortable? I don't know you. I don't know you.
Lauren says these things because she knows she's being recorded and she knows it's going to look good on the audio.
You guys approached us.
She knows the buzzwords, and she's married to John, the psychologist.
Asked about a seat at a press conference. I don't approach you guys when we're all hanging out together. You guys, I know. So you're approaching.
She just admitted that they're all hanging out together. She knew that everybody that was going to this trial was just hanging out around this area, and she knew it. And the police officers asked her that, and she hem-hawed around it and didn't say. And there she's just saying it.
Well, I'm trying to have dinner. I approached her at a press conference about a seat. Could you believe she's bothering us? Could you tell her to leave us alone? I don't know her. I've never communicated with her.
Leave us alone.
On Prime Crime.
So it's the start of this group. They actually have it. They call themselves the Seven Gatherers. Show them the. Now show them.
They call themselves the Seven Gatherers. Is this for real? Oh my God, Sleuthy. She told the cop that these ladies said she wanted to rape her brother and have his baby. This is insane.
They absolutely did not say that, and that's so insane.
So this group. They actually have it. They call themselves the Seven Gatherers. Show them the. Now show them who they are. Show the Jackass video. Like, there's a full.
Like, the police officers would know what the Seven Gatherers even means.
Like,
show the Jackass video.
Okay. To show like this is them. So they have this TikTok. It's like they're escalating. Cyberbullying is one thing. It's gone.
Good morning to all my dragonflies and to all my power crew. And if you're catching this in the replay, hello.
From like cyberbullying to like now it's getting.
Oh, shout out Christina. There's the hottie Christina. Look, they're playing her videos for the cop. The cop's probably like, okay, I see what this is.
Oh, because I'm like, where? I thought she was out of the country, but okay, there she is.
Grayson Blues Clues isn't as hot as this chick in the video. They're jealous.
It's like they're escalating.
45 years old with a crop top on.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that's a little bit weird. I mean, maybe if you're coming from the gym or I don't know, it just seems like now we're seeing she's doing it not just here. This is 45 years old and suddenly she's wearing crop tops. It's weird.
One thing, it's gone from like cyberbullying to like
what?
Now it's getting. That's a girl who approached tonight at dinner.
So that's a picture of me at a trial.
This is the girl that approached?
That's the hottie Christina.
No, this one right here.
Okay.
The girl that approached. No, we're looking at the TikTok of the girl that's in Europe right now. She's not even here. He's like, oh, this is the girl that approached. Oh no, it's this one here. It's this comment.
This is the OG stalker. These are stalkers that we're not even really okay, fine. Our stalkers in Europe, so we're just like using these people as stalkers. When I do my 9.5 hour live, they're not going to get as much press. I promise.
This is the girl that approached?
No, this one right here.
Okay.
And then this one, Lindsay was with her. And so when I walked out of the restaurant, I was one who said, hey, they're there. Because I walked out to call somebody because I felt so unsafe. And Lindsay sat up from her table.
What?
Lindsay, what are the police thinking at this point? I just really wonder what the police what he is really thinking at this point.
He did what, Grayson? We're going to slow this down.
It only takes about 10 minutes of this story till you're like, what? Because at first you're like, stalking. Oh my gosh. And then when you hear it, you're like, I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Factor. Here we go.
This one, Lindsay was with her. And so when I walked out of the restaurant, I was one who said, hey, they're there. Because I walked out to call somebody because I felt so unsafe. And Lindsay sat up from her table and I was like, holy shit. And so I kind of like put my phone up, like, I'm on the phone, like, do not approach me.
Mm-hmm.
But then show it.
Oh my God. I can't believe they got entertained this long.
Got her number ones at a trial to do eyelash extensions.
Oh my God.
I can't believe that this body cam footage is this long. I can't believe that they're pulling up footage of Christina who's not even here. I mean, is that why they use this Boise incident? Because they actually, by proxy, Christina kind of was here because they pulled up a video of Christina who's not even there to show the police officer to muddy the waters more. I mean, I think my head might explode at this point.
The eyelash extensions! Stop! I always say trials one time, you get eyelash extensions.
Got her number ones at a trial to do eyelash extensions.
Oh.
The trial to do eyelash extensions.
To do something where, we do highly strange days here. I've transitioned off of all of my prescribed meds to prescribed herbal remedies. And We need to do something every time because it's a lot. It makes me, my head want to explode. And it also makes me want to laugh. Like when my head's not wanting to explode, it does make me want to laugh. So it is entertaining. And it's like insanity. It's like, it's prime entertainment. See, they even think so.
This is insanity. This is insanity. Hell no, Grayson ain't innocent. Grayson's fucking insane.
You know what you guys really should do is every time a content creator says this is insane, do something.
She ain't innocent. Look at her. Burp, burp. Burp, burp. We need the background noise or the background music of Thriller. Holy shit.
The phone, like, do not approach me.
Darkness.
But then show up. Just show
upon
up.
the earth.
Got her number ones at a trial to do eyelash extensions.
I mean, she even has her sweatshirt put below the crop top. Jeez.
Eyelash extensions. Got her number ones at a trial to do eyelash extensions.
That's so funny. That's so fucking funny.
The woman that is the face of most of the TikToks is in Europe right now, we think.
Oh. How do you know where Christina?
They knew she was. So they're keeping tabs of where Christina is, right? This is all coming out in the body cam.
Now,
Who's stalking who at this point?
Are you a stalker? Oh, Grayson says, we think.
We think we have eyes on her.
Oh, some leakage. You call Christina a stalker, but you know where the fuck she is? Oh, wow.
Face of most of the TikToks.
Hold on.
The woman that is the face of most of the TikToks is in Europe right now, we think. But
oh, we think. Oh, shit. Y'all were stalking Christina. How do you know she's out of the fucking country? I don't like that at all. Hey, Christina, babe. It's disgusting. Look how cute Christina and her hubby are. Look how cute they are, guys. Thank you for the sub, Carpenter in Florida. Hey, I need a carpenter. Hit me up.
it's all of them. They're the ones here. The woman that is the face of most of the TikToks is in Europe right now, we think. But it's all of them. They're the ones.
I think we have eyes on her in Europe. We're not quite sure, but we are looking out for her. We are searching for her. I'm not really sure what herbal stuff helps for high blood pressure because I actually have the exact opposite. I have low blood pressure. And sometimes, like, I've been in the hospital for it. It gets so low that if I stand up, I pass out. So, but I'm sure there's stuff out there for it.
Commenting there.
Wow. You shouldn't even know where she is.
And I'm also not saying don't use other, like if you can get the prescribed stuff. I'm not against people being prescribed stuff. It's just for me a better way of life.
She's stalking you, but you know where she is on vacation.
I'm saying consult with your doctor first.
Yeah, you want to see her demonstrate how Lindsay stood up? You want to see her gut go boing, boing, boing. Here we go. I need a soundbite of boing, like the cartoon boing.
And then this one, Lindsay was with her. And so when I walked out of the restaurant, I was the one who said, hey, they're there. Because I walked out to call somebody because I felt so unsafe. And Lindsay sat up from her table and I was like, holy shit. And so I kind of like put my phone up, like, I'm on the phone, like, do not approach me. But then I felt so unsafe. And Lindsay sat up from her table and I was like, oh, I walked out because he was with her. And so when I walked out of the restaurant, I was the one who said, hey, they're there. Because I walked out to call somebody because I felt so unsafe. And Lindsay sat up from her table and I was one out of the brush. I hate that.
I'm gonna move it forward.
I don't even know how to get like a restraining order. Stay away from me. Don't show up where I'm at. Leave me alone. You're making me feel physically
You're
scared for my
welcome.
life and my safety.
Oh my God, Grayson, dropping those buzzwords. Physically scared for my life and my safety.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to say. There is a lot here, like a whole bunch. And I would not do it justice just by typing a report out. So what I'm going to have you do is, if you could take some time and have you write it out. Okay, I'm going to write a report in reference to this, so that you have the report number always. Do I know? And now before
She's got it on slow. I'm going to speed it up.
rosters. Do I know if we have PC at this point, just like probable cause for them to be arrested here? And I don't know, because although you have substantial contacts with them, this particular contact was, I mean, I could see how it would be scary and nerve-wracking, but from another person's resource perspective, maybe it is, maybe it's not. Because they're just coming up and
He's saying that it's not what you think it is. Like, he's just trying to pacify them. But even this law enforcement, I'm putting words in his mouth, but he is basically all but saying it's not what you think it is.
Hey, why did you talk to him? But with your course of conduct and all the things you guys have been through, which I'm only giving bits and pieces of it at this point.
Yeah, you don't have the whole story, dude.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys write everything out.
And he's like white. He's like, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up.
Including their names, and if they have phone numbers, I'm going to have you put them on here if you have those, so that I can contact them as well. Because I can't just do one side, right? I'll write up everything you told me, and we'll put it down there. Listen to the prosecutor and see what the prosecutors have to say. Either way, this gives you a report number, so if they continue this course in Arizona, you can say, hey, Boise has a police report of what has already happened. You can look it up there, and if they continue this course, I don't know what the code is down in Arizona, but it's probably something similar, I guess. You guys willing to write that up for me?
Yes,
So it may take you some time. Well, I can't do what I was going to do tonight, so I can hang out. And if not, I can also give you my phone number so that you guys can just text me real quick and say, hey, it's gone. I can come pick it up.
Okay. In other words, you're off. You're.
No, I was supposed to go deal with the complaint, but it's probably too late to call that guy right now.
Okay.
But if I get called, I'll stay here.
So
But
you're,
if I get called to something that's more emergent, like say there's an active shooter down the road, well, I don't have to go, then you guys can text me.
As someone that was once in the news, I get it.
Okay, all right, so sounds good. Let me give it to you.
There she did it
I'll
again.
pull your number right now,
okay,
so that you guys know it will at least be done, right?
She had to drop some of her importance in there. I'm a news reporter.
Wow, so they actually wrote their things on the same day. That explains the handwriting of Lauren. You guys remember? Look, real quick. Real quick, like, look at this. Wait, hold on. Remember her, I won't open it up all the way, but remember her handwriting? Look at the date. Look, she wrote it right after this. She didn't even sober up. She didn't even wait to sober up before she wrote out her. She was fucking toasted. She was fucking wasted when she wrote this.
She was
Look
on
at,
a
she wrote
roll.
it 7/23/2025 at 23:27.
I think after they showed him the video of Christina and Christina wasn't even there, he was like, okay, well, I got other things to do here. We're wrapping this up.
Okay, 23:27. This video right now, we're at 22:49. So she's writing drunk police reports. I love it. Oh my goodness. I love this for her. Couldn't even wait till the next day to sober up. We'll take a look at that again after we watch this. All right, let's get back to this. Sorry, guys. This is just way too much.
I wish you could hear what they're saying. Look how intensely they're talking, though. Like,
what I'm going to try to do with this audio right here. See them over here chit-chatting? I have software where I can remove all of the background noise.
Oh, I hope you can do that. Because Lauren is truly trying to make it seem like Grayson is the one losing her mind, but what I'm seeing over in this corner is a lot of movement on Lauren's part, and it seems like she's the one effing losing her mind.
And we can try to hear their little convo. I'll work on that later.
You have a couple of minutes.
Yep, I sure do. Can you get your witness stand real quick? I want to write the report number on it.
Did they write it that
Very
fast?
left-handed, so.
Oh, he wrote the time.
Oh,
he wrote the time. But wait a minute. If he wrote the time, it's not 23:27. It's 22:50. Oh, she says you were doing great. She's coaching Grayson. Look,
you're just great.
Coaching her. You're doing great.
You thirsty?
I thought she was crying.
You were doing great. We have, and this is why. Oh, I also have and this is why. You were doing great. We have, and this is why.
Something like you're doing great. We have to something, maybe document this, and this is why, or something like that. Like, in other words, we had to do this in order to move forward. She's coaching her. It worked, she said earlier.
Oh, I also have an email. The woman that did the TikTok account, she kept approaching me, and I wrote her an email. She wrote me an email, and I said, "Are you going to come to my house next? I feel threatened. Please don't ever reach out to me."
Oh my God! Now she's talking about Christina
again.
Unbelievable.
She's never
about
come to your
Christina,
house
who, mind you,
uninvited.
she just said isn't even there.
She wasn't contacting you. She wasn't emailing you. You're the one doing it all, Lauren.
Listen.
She's not even in the freaking country.
I also have an email. The woman that did the TikTok account, she kept approaching me, and I wrote.
The woman with the TikTok account kept approaching me. I thought Christina had the TikTok account. She wasn't even there. What? I am so confused right now. She says, I also have an email to what?
The TikTok account, she kept approaching me, and I wrote her an email. She wrote me an email, and I said, "Are you going to come to my house next? I feel threatened. Please don't ever reach out to me again." And then she started the TikTok account. It's like they just...
Right.
Okay, she's not there, Lauren. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, look at Grayson, all like a pear, upside down. Courtney, thank you for joining my channel today. Welcome to Cooterville. This is horrible.
When you're done with this, I'm going to give you a link that you can download all of your videos and go right into the evidence.
Perfect.
So that it's...
Oh, she says, perfect. You can download all your evidence into this little thing, in this little portal.
Right away. It's a timely link. So if you don't use it right away, it goes out, right? So it needs to be done quick.
There we go. Bing bong. We'll do it tonight. We'll do it tonight. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Do it drunk.
She drunk wrote out her fucking statement. Oh, Lord.
Do it.
And there's body cam to show she was intoxicated.
I'm not sure if you can put that email in, but try.
Okay, the email too.
Okay, all right. So find a chair somewhere, write it out. I'll hang out until
and then just in case we do,
the number I called you on.
Okay, it was no caller ID.
Oh, I see how you go.
It happens.
All right. Here.
She says it happened.
Do.
Okay, it was no caller ID.
Oh, I see how you go.
It happens.
All right. Here. Give me a second.
So they're going to go write their statements right now.
You have all my things. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Yep.
And then the pen.
You have that. All right, hang on right here.
Okay, what's going to happen now? Because it's not over yet.
I wonder how long it takes them to write their
They're going to write their statements.
I wonder how long.
Good one, Corn Dead.
That there has to be unwanted.
Hey, Undercresha, we played our intro song just for you. I heard you put out a pretty kick-ass statement. You guys going to want to watch that. Check out Difficult Research.
We're going to take a look at that next.
We'll read the statements again after this.
Sign where?
Just write your name right there.
Just put your drunk handbag right there. Bada boom, bada bang. On your way. Stay safe from Christina in Europe. I hear she's a menace.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send you a link. Okay.
Grayson looking over her shoulder.
She feels unsafe. They did.
There was email or a phone be better for sending those videos.
Phone. Yeah.
Grayson's coming down. Watch.
Covering up.
Past Grayson's fucking bedtime.
What am I doing
guys,
here?
This is nuts. I'm still processing what I'm seeing here.
This is my first time seeing it too. So
I mean, those eyes are something. I mean, I'm not being mean, but really, it reminds me of MJ.
I think she has a thyroid problem.
Lauren really needs to allow her to get some rest. Grayson, when you start looking like MJ in the Thriller video, you need to get some Z's.
She even looks a little green.
Get you some NyQuil or something. Shit.
She looks a little green, but maybe it's her sweatshirt reflecting in the lights.
Oh, look, there's real crimes going on, weirdos.
She looks a
and you're
little
holding up a
chlorinated.
cop for hurt fifis.
She looks a little chlorinated.
Ugh. Look at Grayson. You're scary. Stop it.
Yeah.
We all see you. I need to screenshot this.
All right, fine.
I mean, imagine waking up to that at 3 a.m. Lauren.
At the end
Let's
of the
film.
Garden City's got some people going on, so they're chasing a person.
Oh, interesting.
They're chasing a person. Oh, interesting. But we're just so more important. Hello, Penny. Good to see you. I got part 2 of
Interesting. Did we show you that video of Christina? Did we tell you that we're in danger? That we're really afraid too?
See you today. Miss Penny got me the lights that go behind your TV so I can be all fancy schmancy. Thank you, Penny. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. You hear that? Oh, interesting. Oh, they got a car chase? Oh, interesting.
They're chasing a person.
Oh, interesting.
A couple dudes in masks are probably stealing stuff. Okay, what's the year of your...
Thank you, Ostrich. If you guys haven't hit the like button, please do so now. Let's get physical.
Oh, I got it.
And a phone for you.
You gotta wait. Mommy ordered something for you. I got a little native getting restless.
You know, you guys want this Grayson sweater. I think she rented it from Lauren's company. Look at the sleeves. The sleeves are a giveaway.
They're puffy. They're puffy.
Year of your birth?
I can't imagine looking at that sweater and saying, yes, that's the
2014.
sweater for me.
I'm glad you did, Penny. Thank you again. You're so thoughtful.
I cannot imagine.
You're a couple years behind me.
Okay,
Nope. I got you by several, actually.
No.
Wow, Grayson. He says you're a couple years behind me. I got you by several, actually. Oh my goodness. Lauren with her fucking crop top. Grayson with Blues Clues. Who's Clues?
Okay, that should be coming to you. And there's a link in there. You hit the link, and then it'll tell you how to download all the videos for you. Thank you, Sergeant. All right. You got yours back, and I'm on back. Okay, now the suspects' names are in here, correct?
Yes.
And any phone numbers or anything for that?
I'm trying to think of ways that maybe this would work, this sweater. And I feel like the sweater might work if she wore high-rise pants that were like more of the, you know, in the 20s, the sailor kind of pants that would flare out. Maybe it would work with something like that. I don't know.
Either, Jerry. How could you make ends out of that mess?
She's short, so I don't think she can wear that either. So I don't know.
When I walked out of the restaurant, she kind of sat up like she was gonna get up, and I, was on the phone. I was like, "Whoa."
Okay.
And I was on the phone, and I was like, "Whoa."
And then Lori,
oh my God, Becky, can you imagine?
I don't know what she's laughing about.
And then
What is she saying? I wonder.
And she's our
Uncle Tim. It kind of sounds like
this
what
was
they said in the opening statements of the Daybell trial: power, sex, and money. Can I get a bing bong?
This was during the Koberger. I went over here and I was trying to find like right around it would have been like the day before. And it looks like this would have been right around the time this happened. This was a live with Lauren. Oh wait, this is the James Craig trial. This isn't right. It was 7 months ago, and it was Koberger. This is the Koberger press conference. Does she show up on camera for the sentencing? Or did they just stream it?
Also took our Maddie Mae from all of us.
Streamed it. I thought she was there, though. I thought she was actually there. Because well, no, it would be more than 7 months ago, wouldn't it? Because it would be July. So July, August, September, October would be like 5 months ago. Like right around this time, I guess. Here's one live with Lauren. Lori claims, but they were flying to Arizona because remember they were saying like the week before they were in Arizona. So is this it?
Verdict soon. It went down for everyone, and they will be restreaming it soon. Let me switch you guys to see what's going on. Some media is setting up for a press conference, so I'm going to go sit over there. So I want everyone to know here's the
Lori
public
Vallow.
coming out.
So I can't seem to find this when they were in Boise. I really can't. Unless this is it.
This is what you call a not lunch live or a
No, this is the live actually that I saw. Jay got a clip where Dr. Yon told her not to spend any more money. But you will not control our Lauren turd.
Hello, Hidden Gems. A major hearing today in Boise, Idaho, and I want to break it all down for you. Plus, a possible witness with a shocking claim. For an intense 2.5 years, the entire nation has followed the unfolding saga of the Idaho Four, anxiously awaiting the day when justice will finally prevail. Justice for the 4 innocent college students whose lives were brutally taken. I'm talking about Xana Kernodle.
But we're looking at a woman here that is terrified. She's terrified for her life, and she's living in pure and utter hell. Hell, I tell you. Hell. Let's go back over here. If anyone can find the video of what they were filming around this time, if you could help me out, I would really appreciate it.
Bing bang. Our main person.
Yes, might just have a email for Janice, or not for Janice, sorry, for Janice.
So they must be giving out information here.
You for making it happen.
But
Ooh, she was thinking about them. She was thinking about the 7 gatherers.
She's always thinking about
cancel lashes. She could come lashes. If you say, "Can you do lashes?" or "I have to cancel lashes," she could come up in a.
Lashes.
What are they doing? Are they back to showing more Christina stuff?
Oh, I found it under lashes.
Sure, sounds good. All right, I'll write this up. Obviously, I've called them, kind of get their side of the story and see it up. So it'll go into probably a pretty big report at this point. And just kind of have everything marked down.
Of course, it's going to be a big report.
Prosecutors one way or the other, see what they have to say about it, whether they want to press charges. If they do, it'll be in Idaho, so if they never come back, it is what it is. But at least you'll have a report number if they continue this harassment in Arizona or whatever, right?
Do you guys contact them pretty quick?
I will try to contact them ASAP. It may not be tonight, but
Ew, Grayson just did the tongue lash just for you guys. You guys fucking voodooed it out of her. Watch, Grayson.
I will try to contact them ASAP. It may not be.
What is she doing?
She's doing.
Is she thinking about John?
Jing.
Oh my God! Never shift in your seat in a restaurant when Lauren's around, or Grayson. What is she doing, y'all?
Contact them pretty quick.
I will try to contact them ASAP. It may not be tonight, but
Ooh, she was thinking about them. She was thinking about the 7 gatherers. She's like, "Are you going to contact them pretty quick?" You guys conjured up the freaking tongue.
I will try to contact them ASAP. It may not be tonight, but I get on at 5 o'clock tomorrow, and so by at least 7 o'clock tomorrow night, I'll have them contacted.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Sergeant.
Right, good night.
I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, you guys are leaving tonight, is that correct?
We're leaving. Our flight leaves at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, so,
I mean, yeah.
Oh my God. They're fucking leaving and they did this? Wow, this was their last day there.
This was planned.
This is how she created the narrative to get the stalking injunction. Yep. This is the evidence.
So why can't I find it? Why can I not find? I think it's because over on YouTube, it says like 5 months. It doesn't tell me like an exact date. But anyway.
To get the injunction, and Christina wasn't even here. They jokingly called themselves the 7 gatherers. It came from the Lori Daybell trial. Her and her friends. They just jokingly called their group that, and Lauren took that as a death threat. They have to fly out, you guys, in 5 hours. So
they are setting
right before they have to fly out.
This was their plan.
Oh, and did all this on the last day? They would have never even seen them again.
To me, it sounds like they had been baiting them all weekend, and they weren't, picking up what they were laying down. So this was their last Hail Mary. And when they were talking outside of the police car, it sounds like, like, we did it. We did it.
Real. They are lying to the officer because my friend saw them at the airport 2 days later. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Bing bang. See, what would we do without Janice?
They didn't even leave. But they'll say that they extended their stay or something because Lauren was so important,
In here correcting the misinformation station. Unreal.
Thank you, Sergeant.
All right, good night.
I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, you guys are leaving tonight, is that correct? You're leaving
We're
tomorrow?
leaving. Our flight leaves
3 a.m.
Our flight leaves at 5 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, so
I mean,
like
yeah.
minutes in.
So.
Okay. All right, good luck.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Thank you for standing
Wow.
for
Okay,
an
that's the end of
hour
that one.
listening to our BS.
God almighty. Let's go over to Easton's statement. We're going to listen to Under Crush's statement. And then I'm going to have you guys go all over there and listen to it as well and hit the like button on it. But first, we're going to look at this. Let me clear my throat. Okay. Here's Lauren Wowens. Tonight.
On Prime Crime.
A group of women have been harassing / stalking and cyberbullying me for months. Their names are blank, 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 and blank, blank, blank. I'm a podcast host / reporter who covers criminal trials. Blank was my producer, and blank was a contractor who did graphic design. We fired blank, and months later sent her a cease and desist due to defamation.
I can't even believe that she's putting Christina in here, and Christina's nowhere to be seen. She's not even in the effing country.
Blank. From professionals who stated she was saying ... On April 9th, 2025, inside an Arizona courthouse, blank approached me about my hurt feelings. She recorded me in the courthouse while there was, quote, no record, quote, order in play. Oh, no record order in play. Once I learned this, I requested she not share my private combos. And after numerous texts, I blocked her and she resorted to email. I then requested blank not contact me again because I felt concerned for my safety and her sharing my private conversations. That's what it is. Email will be in evidence. Blank continued to film, and all of this is redacted. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, she went on the back. Okay. Continue to film and approach me at the Arizona courthouse. Look at her writing, y'all. Oh, I think I might have Broadcastify Premium. Let me check. Don't let me forget about Broadcastify because I'll forget. Approach me at the Arizona courthouse. I started recording for my safety. And one morning, as I attempted to enter the courthouse for trial, reporting on Lori Daybell on April 15, 2025, she approached me. I asked her to leave me alone and recorded the incident on 2 separate recordings. The bailiffs at the courthouse saw the videos, will add to evidence, and requested Jay to stay away from me. Once I went home to Nevada, a cyberbullying campaign was launched by all the women on TikTok and Instagram. Blank was the face, but she used videos and photos of the other women listed who also commented to back up the book.
Well, they all hate me. Long crime. It's gonna film it all.
Bullying campaign. I have never responded to the incessant attacks, although painful, including suggesting I wanted to rape my dying baby brother. Oh, my word. She put this in the written report, too. Spermgate. No, this is actually Lauren's writing. Grayson wrote hers. This is Walwyn.
Janice was the one that actually said it. The ballet flats, the lady that we saw, the blonde that was approaching her at the court building, she was the one that said she actually stayed 2 more days.
Ugh. Blank, 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 blank. And Janice, all appear and comment in internet bullying. Now, at Koberger sentencing, I continue to do my work without drama or giving them air or attention while they continue to film, harass, or get angry.
Yeah.
Hold on. While they get angry, I ask for a seat at a press conference. Tonight, while eating dinner, we started filming because I felt fearful. They approached my table, blank, video and evidence.
This is definitely drunky handwriting right here, trying to squeeze it all in.
And then look at, she wrote up the side. While I, something, requested they leave us alone. Blank watched. What? Blank watched and flipped me off. Blank watched.
She gave me the bird, officer. Go arrest her. Arrest that woman.
Holy fuck. Wow. I had to turn my head to read that shit.
I did too.
Yike-o-rama. All right. And then if we go down here, look at, here's Grayson's. Look how neat she wrote. For months, there's been a small group of girls who have been harassing my boss, blank, both in person and online, and following her state to state to physically approach and intimidate her. It started when blank approached Lauren in the courthouse, filming her, when there was a no filming rule. Audio of this has since been posted online. After that interaction, I witnessed blank receive threatening phone calls. Then a couple days later, blank approached blank at the courthouse, following her in because she was being threatening. The bailiffs made her stay away or they would remove her. Then Jay would continue to try and linger near blank. So I always stayed nearby to try to keep her away. And if I saw her, I would just tell blank I saw.
She's so brave. Our Grayson, you're so brave. You're very brave to wear that sweater too. Don't do it again.
Saw her and she would walk away because she's scared. Then in June, they launched a TikTok page about blank. Blank started it after blank told her to leave her alone and never contact her again. Also in June, blank continued to follow blank around the courthouse in Arizona. What? Lori Day, blank, and blank are all involved in that TikTok. Jesus Christ, it's a Rico on TikTok now. Oof. Thank you for subbing up, Justice for All. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Today at court, we were looking for seats, very limited, in the press conference room at the Ada County Courthouse. Blank asked if a seat was available, and Lori started yelling at her about a cease and desist she had sent to blank. After that, blank was putting a camera up a couple feet away from my face to intimidate me. I ignored, and she continued filming me outside. Then at dinner tonight, we noticed blank filming blank and me. We did not know she was around prior. Blank turned her camera on for blank. All of the sudden, blank and blank came up from behind us, yelling at us, trying to intimidate us. The waiter came over and we asked him to make blank leave. Blank had finally walked away by then. Then they all walked to the restaurant across the street and sat there waiting, watching to wait for us. Our waiter let us stay. Why wouldn't he let you stay? It's a public restaurant. Our waiter let us stay. Shut the fuck up. You didn't even pay your fucking tab.
You didn't
pay your tab
yet. You were staying because you were sitting there drinking. What are you saying?
Cops arrived. You were still sucking down lemon shots. Whatever the hell you women drink. You broads. Whatever it is you broads are drinking. Lemon shot drinks. I guarantee you Lauren was freaking down in those bitches.
I think they're probably doing the lemon shot drinks because they're low carb.
Thank you for the sub up, Kristen. Then they all walked across the street and sat there watching us to wait for us. Our waiter let us stay. I saw them there because I had walked out for a phone call and saw blank sit up and move. Like she was going to approach me.
She did.
How dare you?
She did.
How dare you sit up and move?
You, Grayson, must have been scared for your life. Like, maybe so scared that you wouldn't even stay. No, I'm talking crazy. Of course you'd stay. I mean, if you were so scared for your life, you'd stay somewhere. You wouldn't leave. You wouldn't like leave yourself. You would expect them to leave, right?
Blank, blankety blank. The nerve. At this point,
yeah,
I am fearful for my safety and fearful.
Talking about these lemon shots, I like you say a lemon shot and you know exactly what a lemon shot tastes like. Just like the shots that you used to do, the tequila shots too. You know exactly what that tastes like.
For blank safety, they follow us state to state with one intention: to stalk, imitate, and harass us. Oh, sorry, intimidate and harass us.
Not to go to trials like what you're doing, but you're the important one, Grayson and Lauren. Not even really you, Grayson. If you would get out of the picture, it would just be Lauren who's in danger, but Grayson wouldn't think of leaving her side. She's in it.
They are showing a clear pattern of escalation with every unwanted and unwarranted contact they make. This is what they filed.
Christina,
in the body cam.
In another country is making me feel so unsafe. I think she's in another country. I can't really lay eyes on her. I like lost sight of her, but I promise you, I'm looking for her. But she's stalking me. It's just so insane. It is so insane. The insanity. I did find this photo. I thought this was interesting. This was Hidden True Crime is in Boise for Brian Kohberger's sentencing, along with our friend Susan Hendricks. And tonight we'll be going live to cover day 6 of the, it was that. So they were covering the James Craig trial in Boise. Got it. It was a big day in court, and tomorrow we'll bring you on the ground coverage from Idaho. Woo! 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 Lauren and Grayson. Woo! What is she wearing? What's our Grayson wearing here? Let me look at this. Let's investigate. Okay. Grayson, you've got to do something here. This is just too much activity right here. A friend needs to help you out here. And is this the woman that met them at CrimeCon? Was she upstairs and was going to go downstairs and interview? I mean, they look perfectly fine. They don't look like they're in any kind of tragic situation. What day is this? Just says 18 weeks ago. See, why can't I would like an exact date, friends, on my social media. Why can't I get an exact date? I don't like, is there a way to get in a date that I like? Am I just bitching about this and there's an easy way to figure it out? Is it somewhere in the meta? But over here on the Hidden True Crime, that means I was in the right place. And it is this one.
Hey, Hidden Gems. It is lunchtime, and I am outside the Arapahoe County Courthouse. Hey, everyone. Okay, I see a thumbs up. I know I'm live.
So they must have been just, killing two birds with one stone or something. What is the... Let me look up James Craig. Really bad with names. If I see a face, I probably will know who he is. But I'm really bad with names. If you're my friend and you try to tell me somebody, I'll always have to, you'll have to describe what they look like. What do they look like? I'll say. Oh. Colorado dentist found guilty of fatally poisoning wife. A Colorado dentist has been found guilty of fatally poisoning his wife following the verdict. The judge sentenced him to life in prison without the possibility of parole. James stood trial for the 2023 murder of his wife, Angela Craig. Prosecutors claimed he purchased arsenic and over-the-counter eye drops and, secretly dosed his wife through her protein shakes and gave her a fatal dose of cyanide while she was ill in the hospital. Wow. I actually can honestly say I have never heard of this guy. James Craig is an awful human being. Oh, they had 6 children together? Maybe I did hear about that because I think I remember hearing about a woman with a lot of kids. Yeah, somebody really needs to do Grayson a solid and help her out. She needs to stop. Men and women, if you get a camel toe or a moose knuckle, somebody needs to help a person out. If your fly's down too, you need to help a person out. I don't know why no one's helping her out. All right, let's move forward and go over to Kresha. If you guys could hit that subscribe button and subscribe up to the Parawomen Radio on the Power Network, we would love to have you. We've gotten a lot of new subscribers, so welcome to all of the new subscribers. So happy to have you. We hit 9K just the other day, and we're up to 9,173. So woohoo! Thank you, everyone. We're trying to get up to 10K by Christmas. So if you could help a girl out, that would be wonderful. And hit the like button too while you're at it. So here we have Kresha giving. I like to go over to Reddit. Some people say the Reddit community is a little crazy over there, but I mean, I've been over to the Watts Reddit community, and that's like hidden true crime is a walk in the park compared to the Watts Reddit. So Kresha posted over there that she had a statement, and I wanted to go ahead and listen to it. But I need to find it because I've got so many things up right now. Oh, there it is.
And I'm just going to say it. I wrote a letter. And I'm just going to say it. It's kind of like an impact statement, we'll just say. All right. Here we go. Lauren, let's be crystal clear. Your 9-hour pity party of a live stream wasn't a desperate cry for help. It was a masterclass in manipulation and a desperate preemptive strike against the truth you knew was coming. And while you were shedding those crocodile tears, or were they tearless, as some keenly observed, my family and I were reliving a genuine, unimaginable horror. You, with your theatrical vulnerability and performative martyrdom, dare to compare your quote-unquote whisper campaign and being labeled dark to the brutal murder of my uncle, Charles Vallow. Let that sink in. You equated online criticism to a man fighting for his life against a cult that ultimately extinguished it. The audacity is breathtaking, and the disrespect is unforgivable. You have made my life a living hell since mid-2021, and this public takedown is long overdue. While my family was navigating the darkest period imaginable, the murders of Charles, Tylee, and my only nephew, JJ. You were busy with your shunning campaigns, isolating me from my own flesh and blood. And you were okay with it. You engaged in mean girl tactics, talking God knows what kind of shit about me and my family behind our backs, all while publicly exploiting our tragedy for your own gain. Then, when
It's amazing to me how much Crusha, I mean, and it would make sense, but she sounds just like Kay. I hear Kay.
we were no longer useful, you betrayed us. You are a leech, Lauren, feeding off the pain of others, and your 9-hour spectacle was just another feast. Your selective evidence, your cropped screenshots, your carefully curated narrative, it's all a flimsy facade. You use victims as props, invoking the names of JJ, Tylee, and Tammy, not out of genuine concern, but as strategic tools to bolster your own credibility and deflect from your own rotten behavior. My mother, Kay Woodcock, a woman who has endured unimaginable grief, becomes a shield for your ego, a name you drop to make it harder for anyone to believe you could ever speak ill of her. How dare you? The implication that our suffering is just another piece of content, another strategic asset for your brand, makes me sick to my stomach. We are not your content, Lauren. We are real people with real pain, and you have capitalized on every last drop of it. You fled the courtroom not because you feared for your safety, but because you feared accountability. You weaponized the legal system using a serious tool meant for protection as a prop in your personal drama. You sought a temporary order based on what appears to be a weak and misrepresented evidence, only to abandon it before scrutiny. That's so important right there. That's not seeking justice. That's playing a game. And the stakes for my family were life and death. Your complaints about the judge not closing the courtroom, how entitled can one person be? Yeah, she's quite the entitled one. The principles of open justice mean nothing to you when they interfere with your narrative. Let me tell you, the true crime community is seeing straight through you. Your judgment, integrity, and ethical conduct are in question. Your willingness to engage in such a public, protracted, and manipulative campaign is a massive red flag that is now impossible to ignore. Trust is shattered, not just for us, but for anyone who has witnessed this charade. And the monetization, Lauren, the frequent ads on your 8-hour or your 9-hour stream, the paid private Patreon.
I didn't realize she did ads. And then that one video, they did 3 ads.
Stream where you allegedly laughed and thanked the stalker. That's not that's not just ethically questionable. It's morally reprehensible. You transformed genuine or genuinely performed distress into a product profiting from the very trauma you so carelessly co-opted. That, Lauren, is the ultimate betrayal. So here's your dose of karma, delivered publicly and with the disdain you've so richly earned. This isn't just for me and my family. It's for everyone you've wronged, everyone you've exploited, and everyone who has seen through your thin veneer of victimhood. The last impression you will leave is not one of a brave survivor, but of a calculated manipulator, a user, and a betrayer. The bill has arrived, Lauren. It's time for you to pay your dues. Consider yourself verbally stoned, publicly and I can't ever say that. Oh my gosh. Anyways, for all to witness. I don't know why I'm stuck on that right now. That was it. Anyways, I don't know. It felt good. It feels good to just put that into words.
I love that over here they have
everyone.
They have daughter of Kay Woodcock, niece of Charles Vallow, aunt of J.J. Vallow, sister of Todd Trian, and step cousin of Tylee Ryan. So I love that. And It's just, yeah, it's like the mic drop. Crusha just did a mic drop on Lauren Turd. Over here, Crusha's interview with Kay and also Crusha's recent statement. I can't think of anyone more deserving of having their voices heard than the Woodcock family. For those of you that have not seen the video, Lauren is suing Crusha over, I am linking another channel that has permission from Crusha to upload it. It's a timestamp of 18 minutes when the interview with Kay begins. We've taken a look at it. Crusha gave us permission, and it was also on another channel. It's like just the clip of Kay is on trash. I forget the name of it. Sorry, but here it is right here. And I will put the link, I put the link to everything that we viewed today over in the YouTube show notes. And here is Crusha's very recent statement from her channel. And this is what we just watched. And I have a hard time understanding how any true crime fans that say they care about victims and justice could be supporting Lauren. Lauren is silencing real victims that she exploited to grow her own channel. And this is only a fraction of all that she did recently by manipulating law enforcement, what we just watched, and the civil courts. Seriously shocking behavior. I was a fan of HTC until their court documents and other evidence came out. I suggest any current fans actually go to the sources. FOIA does docs from the civil stalking injunction, including all parties, affidavits, and body cam footage from Idaho and Colorado. All recorded police photo calls, Crusha's statement, Kay's statements, video footage from Christina. The email showing Lauren not only struck Crusha when Kay tried to say her opinions, but now taking her to actual copyright court. And I'm sure there are things I'm missing here. There is more and more actual evidence and not just rumors coming out pretty much daily. I made sure to go to these actual sources before I made a final opinion, which we urge you to do that. We have a playlist here that if you want to head over, it's called Law and Crying, Hidden True Crime, Law and Crying. And we're putting all of our videos and lives up in there and all the documents that we get. The evidence is overwhelming of Lauren's bullying and dishonest behavior. This is why people are upset, especially people that care about justice and fair treatment and real victims. So we 100% support difficult research and Crusha here. Let me make sure I popped everything up I wanted to show today. What do you guys think about all this? What do you guys think about this statement that was made on one of my videos about Lauren being ran out of her news market? Do you think there's any truth to it? And also in doing the research, I think it's so amazing how different she's just changed so much in the last 4 or 5 years. And she looks different all the time. It's amazing.
Well, friends gather in Boise to remember 21-year-old Zachariah Peterson, who was shot and killed last night.
I mean, look at her there. Just kidding.
Near the Boise Depot.
And tonight, police have a suspect behind bars charged with murder. On Your Side's Lauren Johnson joins us live from the vigil with the very latest.
Roland and Michelle, you can see that vigil just finished up. We have remnants here of candles that have been lit. Many people did show up, and I spoke to many of those friends of Zach Peterson's. They say that he was a dedicated father and caring friend. Take a look.
She looks completely different to me. Her nose is even different. Lips, no migrated filler, no basketball cheeks. She has given herself like a pinhead. Not here. She doesn't have one here, but now I just see her forehead looks smaller.
I felt like my whole world just came down. Just every time I look at him, I see his dad, and I feel numb. It's just, it can't be happening.
This candlelight vigil marks the scene of a tragedy. It's where Zachariah Peterson,
still being a victim vulture, still doing her nonsense. Still being utterly ridiculous. Let me see what you guys are saying. They pour tons of money into creating parasocial relationships. This person understands me. This person is like me. This person stands for what I believe in, especially in the Mormon community. But they don't mean any of it. They mean none of it. And then she'll go and talk about you in her text and stories and whatever. And it's all okay. Anything goes. Rules for thee, but not me. The truth need to be out about Lauren. It's so disgusting. It is. By who everyone who is talking about her is smaller than her. I don't know. I didn't know that about Lauren filing against the Krusha. Absolutely disgraceful. As yeah, it's just disgraceful. Real victims, not the play pretend on the internet, Lauren. I like Reddit, lots of flexibility. You can post video documents, long posts. I like it too. Some people don't like it. Some people do. But I get a lot of good ideas and stuff over on Reddit. So proud of Krusha, yeah, and defending her family. I'm so glad she is sticking up for herself and just, yeah, not allowing Lauren's narrative to rent space in her head anymore. And she's got her voice back, and I'm happy for her. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today and being here this morning. I really do appreciate you. Thank you to our sponsor, Wild Deodorant. You can get a 30% off discount with your first purchase if you use our code parawomen, and be sure the women is plural, so it's MEN. Or you can use this link that will be in the YouTube show notes, and I'm going to put it up here on screen. I am a sweaty Betty. I have always had higher testosterone, and so I have always had to have a prescription deodorant or a heavier deodorant, and this deodorant works for me. I've tried out a few products people offered to sponsor us, and I tried a few things out, and this is the first thing that I really like and that I've decided to bring to you. So I hope you'll check them out. Let me know if you like them. I've gotten a few of my friends and family in on it. Shannon loves it. I love it. You can order like a pretty case, and then they send you refills. You can also get the refills, I think, now at Target and Walmart. So you're not like stuck into a mail subscription either. There's that. Okay, guys, I'm going to head out. Thank you, Wild, for being our sponsor. Thank you guys for being part of the Power Crew. Shout out to the Replay crew. Shout out to the Power Dragonflies. Good morning. I'm going to close this out and send you over to Jay's channel. She is doing a live today, but it doesn't start until 11. But I'm going to send you on your way over there, and you can give her a like and let her know that you're ready present and ready. Thank you guys for being here. Only sprays for you because of your skin condition. Oh dear. Well, they do have no sprays. There's just roll-on and solid. So, and it's both male and female. So you can buy scented, unscented. There's some male fragrances, some female, some unisex. Woot woot. Okay, guys, I'm going to go for real. I'm sorry. I'm bummed that you missed it, but I promise you we'll be doing more lives and I've got more plans. And Live Miss is right around the corner where we do a live a day leading up to Christmas. We're going to do the 12 days of Christmas this year. So we'll be doing 12 days of lives straight. So there's that to look forward to. Thank you guys for being here. If nobody's told you this today, and even if they have, I'm still going to tell you guys this. I love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.
Miss my cue, but I had you for that day. Here in the blue, I'm falling deep into you.
Be sure to give this live a thumbs up. Helps me go out into the algorithm party out there. Bring more people back to the party. It's just a free way to help me out.
With you tonight, and it feels fine. Feels fine. Baby, I'm dancing with you tonight. Here in the blue, I'm dancing and falling out, hoping for some time with you.